What up, guys? We are live. We got me and me. No, I'm just kidding. We got Lauren De Laguna. You guys know her. She's been on the channel quite a few times. But typically for debates, she's also gone on and dated the girls. And now she's going to be on the other end. Dum, 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 dum. And we got a favorite, which is Sarah, joining us. As I mentioned to you guys, my Filipino assistant quit because I was making him make me shoes and a sweatshop. No, I'm just kidding. He quit because I don't even know, God knows why. So I'm still kind of in between assistants right now. I think we're going to have a good show with Lauren and Sarah. And you guys have been asking for speed dating over and over again. So here it is. All right, Lauren, do you want to start off giving a quick intro for anyone who's not familiar with you?
Sure. I go by Lauren De Laguna online. I love math and the law. I recently passed the bar here in Florida and in Arizona. And I do a lot of podcasts. I go on a lot of other shows, and I also have my own YouTube channel. Yeah.
But Tree of Logic said that you're not a real lawyer, so.
Well, Tree of Logic is very dense and an ex-porn star and blocked me on every channel when she was like, I'll bring receipts. Okay, well then why did you block me when I was trying to send you receipts? But whatever.
Yeah, I heard about that. Did you hear about my little conflict with her?
Oh no, I want the T.
Yeah, she became I became her public enemy number one for the last, like, I guess, several weeks. So it started with her. So she was reacting to a lot of my speed dates, which is totally cool. Everyone's welcome to react to my content. And she went on like a 10-minute monologue why my relationship must be fake, and that like it's not like it's like a YouTube relationship, it's not a real relationship. And that her logic was the relationship is fake because no one has ever interrogated me and my girlfriend at the same time about our relationship, which is like as if that's like a normal thing that couples do together.
Right.
It's like, hey, babe, what do you want to do tonight? Oh, I don't know. Let's let this random weirdo on YouTube grill us about personal life. And so I responded. I said, yeah, we'd be happy to answer all your questions, but the only catch is you would have to answer my questions. And she got all like, she's like, oh, yeah, well, not dox my husband. I'm like, no, I'm not going to ask you anything about his identity. He doesn't even have to be there. You know, just if you're going to ask me personal questions, I should be able to ask you personal questions. And she just kept repeating herself like a broken record. I will not dox my husband. I'm like, bitch, I don't want you to dox your husband. Like, I keep telling you this. He doesn't have to be there. I want to ask you, but anyway, so then she started making a bunch of videos, made a bunch of crazy claims like my girlfriend is a green card girlfriend who's just using me for the potential of citizenship, even though she's been a U.S. citizen for like 20 years. So I'm not sure how that would work.
That's a weird thing to say to someone who is like an immigrant, to just like accuse them of wanting a green card. I feel like that's just extremely rude, no?
It's pretty rude. It's also extremely not true. Like, if she just did a basic amount of research, she would know that, like, Natty has been a U.S. citizen for as long as me. But also, the other crazy one, well, there was many crazy claims, but the craziest one was that I threatened her over DMs and emails. So I said, I will literally give you $10,000 and my whole YouTube channel if you can provide 1 ounce of proof of these threats. And just crickets.
That's funny. That's embarrassing. Yeah. She says that she always brings receipts. I used to be a major fan of hers, but now she just slings shit. Even though I do have to say she made a positive video of me last week. So
did she?
Yeah.
Did she call you a real lawyer finally?
No, she just said I had 2 rare W's for making fun of Brian and then making fun of Pearl. But yeah.
Also, I learned a lot of juicy things about her. Like, you know how she constantly makes fun of people who have courses that's a scam. Well, it turns out she has her own semi-course, which costs over $4,000 for her fucking premium tier, whatever. She's actually pretends to be a doctor or like a naturopath or whatever, where she offers naturopath, whatever coaching. I don't believe she has any kind of accreditations for that. And yeah, her premium plan is like $4,000.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Like, I mean, I feel like everybody projects on here. Like, whenever someone on the internet calls you something, they're really that themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But yeah, that's like the pinnacle of hypocrisy right there, if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, we should like, I'd love to figure out what's in that course to see like how she could possibly justify it. And I'd love to see how many people purchased the course. Is that a thing you could do? Someone told me that there's like a website where you can look up how many times like a certain thing was purchased.
Not that I know of. I've never seen anything like that. It's unless she gives us access to her analytics, which she never would. I don't think we would be able to see that. We can see like how many subscribers she's gained and how many views her videos get using third-party websites. But yeah, I don't. I mean, maybe it's possible. I just never heard of it. But
I just heard of it this week. It was like this website. I think you need a subscription for it though, where you could like plug in like you could go to like Weight Watchers and like take the link and then see how many people have purchased Weight Watchers. You know what I mean? So I was wondering if you could do that with her Patreon or any, and you could do that with Patreon. You could do that with YouTube. See how many people have like clicked on an actual link. See if it's like bots that are watching the show or real people watching the show. It was an interesting.
I have no idea. But if you, yeah, send me the link to that website. I'll check it out.
I'll try to remember the name. I'll text the person who showed it to me and I'll ask them the name and I'll send it to you.
Okay, cool. And also, just to clarify for the chat, so you are single now, correct? Or
I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay. All right, there we go. And guys, Sarah will be here in about another 9 minutes, but we'll get started now. Okay, you guys know the rules. Everyone has to turn the camera on. I can't take any chances with dick flashers. So, Martin, I see you backstage. Got to turn the camera on, my man. Let me see about this guy. I'm playing file. What are your thoughts on Keenan? Oh, he disappeared. Yep, that was a legit person. What are your thoughts on Keenan's most recent video game, almost 50? I don't know what the video is. Don't really care. Some random person got 50K views. So what? Okay, Anime Rich, I see you. Give me 2 fingers. Like, just hold up 2 fingers to the camera, please. It's just like right now you're zoomed in on your head. I can see your scalp very nicely, but I can't see your fingers. I can see I got a very, very detailed look of your hair. I appreciate that. It's a lot better than mine, but let me get like 2 or 3 fingers. Still not seeing it. We're going back to the hair zoom in. Okay. I don't know what's now we got the nose in the picture. That's good. Okay. I was concerned about your nasal cavities a little bit. So your nose seems fine. I like that. Yeah, but let's do the fingers. Still haven't seen them. I can't bring you on until you do the verification test. Can't take a chance. I'm sorry, buddy, but yeah, I think you can do it. Just do the 2 fingers like this. Nope, still haven't done it. You're lagging also really badly. You might want to like log off and log on. I don't know what's going on your end. But yeah, we got a good look at his nose. It seems to be good. It's a fine looking nose. It's good. He passes the playing with fire nasal test. Okay, Alexander. Okay, I think it's the same person. So give me 2 fingers, please. There we go. Okay, my man. Hello.
What's up?
Hey, were you were Anime Rich, right?
No.
Oh, like a different person. Kind of looks like you. It's funny, but okay, cool. So you want to go on date with Lauren or Lauren?
Lauren.
Okay, good choice. I'm gonna take myself off. You got 5 minutes.
Oh, good. What's up?
Nothing much. How about you?
Same here. How's your day though?
It was okay. Yeah. A little stressful. Had a little hiccups here and there. I'm traveling tomorrow, but I lost my wallet, so I went looking for that today. But I found a passport, so in the end, everything's okay. How was your day?
It was pretty good. Where you going now?
I'm going to Arizona.
Arizona?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I like Arizona. I'm going for America Fest.
What's that?
It's like a conservative, I don't know. It's like just like it's like CPAC but for younger people, kind of.
CPAC. I have no idea what that is. Is that like a orgy for conservative people or?
No, like people are streaming, so it'll be like Tim Pool, Tucker Carlson, Luke Rudkowski, other people that like are my streamer friends from around here.
Like, okay.
over there for the
Mhm.
event, and then yeah.
Okay. So it's like I'm trying to think, like a Comic-Con for conservative people.
Yes, exactly. That's actually how I describe it. That's more CPAC, but yes, they're both kind of similar. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
More like TwitchCon for conservatives, if that makes sense.
So I'm guessing you're a Trump fan.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Like yes, I like Trump. I like other candidates as well.
Like who?
Are you political at all?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
I probably lean more towards conservative, but I'm not a big fan of the whole politics thing.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
get that. I'm not always like trying to talk politics either.
yeah, yeah. What do you like to do for fun though?
Um, yeah, I really like to travel. I like to try new foods. I like to do art, like painting, and I really like most sports, especially like single person sports like skiing or um, swimming or wakeboarding or things like that. What about you?
I enjoy sports as well. Mainly football, philosophy. I like to read philosophical literature.
Oh yeah,
Um,
who's your favorite philosopher?
Friedrich Nietzsche.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. What you like about him?
I like the whole. You know the book "Thus Spoke Zarathustra."
I do not.
Okay, well, you'd have to read that first, and then tell me on our next date
Oh,
what
okay.
you think about it. Yeah.
All
Do
right.
you read philosophy?
Yeah, I do. I really like philosophy. I have read some Nietzsche. I can't remember the titles of any of his books specifically. I like Descartes. That's my favorite. Um, I mean, yeah, I've read a lot of philosophy, but mostly in school, not too much outside of school, if I'm being honest.
Would you consider it like one of your passions, like something you really like, or?
At one point in my life, it definitely was. I'd have to get back into it. I haven't read like a good philosophical book in a while, so I could get back into it though.
Mm.
So I
Well,
can
no,
read a book suggestion.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Damn. I had a question in mind. Well, do you have any like superpowers that I need to know about, or like any talents?
Um, I need to- like when I think of talents, all I think of I'm pretty good at math. Um, superpowers. Uh, I'm I don't know. I think. What about you? How would you answer that?
Um, I can fly. Um, I can do. No, I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, that is a good question. I probably should like have figured out how I'd answer that before I asked it. I've never gotten that question back. A superpower that I would like to have though, is like super strength.
Why like of all superpowers, that would be the superpower you choose?
Yeah, very boring, I know. But if you think about it, right,
Okay.
you can literally do whatever you want because nobody can stop you. Now I know that sounds kind of crazy.
You still can't fly or teleport. You know what I mean? If you could have any
Okay.
superpower, you're telling me super strength.
Yeah.
'Cause you can
But
do
you could do you could super jump because your legs are so strong.
it.
So
Okay.
it's basically the same thing. What would your power be though?
I think it would be either teleportation or mind control.
Why mind control?
Because there was this show that I used to like where the supervillain had mind control powers and he just like took over the world so easily. And it was so epic. And he could just fly on any plane and go anywhere he wanted, and he can get whatever food he wanted. And I mean, it just looked epic. I mean, the point of the show is he was sad because he was alone because he ended up manipulating everyone. But
Mhm.
Here he is, Alex Cockblock. Okay, so Lauren, I think you know how this goes. I'm gonna first ask you: would you go on a date with Alexander?
I want to say yes, but I'm going to say no just because of the orgy comment threw me
Yeah.
so. I was like,
I
wait, this
knew
is supposed to be a first date. And like,
Yeah.
What was the orgy comment? I missed that.
So she
um,
said, "Oh yeah, you said it. You tell him."
yeah, I said I was going to an event and he asked me if I was going to an orgy. And I was just like, why would you assume that I'm going to an orgy? Like,
It was supposed to be like a joke, like a
yeah, maybe.
Lauren's like, why would you even ever say that? But yes,
yeah.
ma'am. But don't. But that was rude.
Yeah, a little bit.
Was there anything else that you didn't like?
I mean, he really wasn't that bad. Like it was like it's a very, very, very close call. Like a lot of times I was having a good time during the conversation and I thought that he was funny and I thought that he was doing a good job asking questions. But I just thought he was like a little bit um awkward and like not really trying to get to know me. I don't know if that makes
Mm.
sense.
Yeah, it's an interesting paradox. So I was paying attention to most of the date. So it's like, okay, it's like the old saying, quality over quantity, right? Because like if you think about on the surface, you actually asked a bunch of questions, get to know you questions, right? But they were just kind of dry. It's like, hey, what do you do for fun? Yeah, do you like that? Right. So the quality, like feeling like she knows you is not a logical thing based on like the questions asked. It's based on the vibes thing, right? It's like vibes. Is the girl vibing with you? That's why I feel like watch some of my speed dates. I'm not really asking that many like get to know you questions, but the girl feels comfortable, or at least most of the time, because like the vibe is good. So I felt like it was like a little dry. Like it was just like kind of just basics, semi-interview like type of discussion. I mean, you're chill. You're calm. You have a good voice. Obviously, you're a good-looking dude. No homo. So you got a lot of things going for you, but it felt a little dry and kind of like boring. And I feel like also another issue is that she mentioned that like she was uncomfortable by that comment, or whatever, or she just didn't like that comment. Fair enough, but that partially at least is because it came out of nowhere, because you were like super like tame and like kind of, I don't want to use the word basic, but yeah, maybe like that. And then there was that one joke that went from like 0 to 80. Versus if you were a little bit more like flirty and playful the whole time, then that joke would not come off as that much of something that registers on her radar, right?
So like
So that's
10%,
yeah,
20%.
that's an important thing to keep in mind. It's like a lot of it hasn't is not necessarily like what the joke is, but what's been leading up to the joke. So for with you, it came out like out of nowhere, out of
That's
left
beautiful.
field. It's like,
Yeah.
why is this guy who's like super nice and polite, like talking about orgies, right? But if you were like more playful, more flirty, that might not have necessarily that kind of response.
But when I moved on to another topic, it like you felt like the feeling of awkwardness like dissipated.
I felt like you did a really good job of mitigating it and like, you know, like reversing some of it. And like I felt more comfortable as we went on. But at the same time, if I'm on a first date with someone, and I'm kind of speaking to you in like non-sexual tone and you're non-sexual and then it jumps up to orgy level, I think that's it's off-putting. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. The kind of like with sexualization, it should never go from like 0 to 50. It should go from 0 to 10, 10 to 20. Should be very smooth and progressive. Uh,
Right.
that's why I feel like watch like again my speed dates or like my infield. You'll never see me go from like super like standard conversation to something sexual. It'll always be like very mild innuendos at first, and then I'll just kind of build it up based on the vibe I get from the girl. So if I make like a mild innuendo and the girl's like kind of like, I just don't go any further, right? Or maybe I try again in like 20 minutes. But if she responds positively, then I kind of go up a little bit higher in terms of like intensity of the sexualization.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah, cool. Well, hope that helps.
And
You got a
and
good name.
Alex, I have a question.
Hmm?
Are you gonna have like the open panel after or
I don't know. Most likely not. I don't know. If we have time, maybe, but most likely not.
Okay, because
If
I
you ever
wanted to
go-
ask you something
you can
related
ask you can ask me right now, real quick.
right now. Well, it's kind of like you have to know the context behind it to like really understand the question that I have to ask.
Oh,
Because
I see.
it's related to like this girl, but that I'm talking to right now. But yeah,
Yeah, Lauren.
No,
not her,
that
not
is right.
Sounds
not
good.
Lauren.
Yeah, man. Probably do one like this weekend. So just I don't know. Stay tuned. I'll do one in the near future for sure. You can
Good
jump
luck
on.
with that girl, Alexander.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you. Yep.
Take it easy. All right. Oh, guys, by the way, quick update. Torsha is going to be jumping on in an hour. You don't have any beef with her, do you, Lauren?
No, I don't think I know who she is. No.
Okay, good. So she was going to be here in an hour. Okay, Enon, you're next. Give me 2 fingers. Okay, good.
Hey, I'm honestly surprised I was next. How you doing, Lauren?
Hey, what's up, man? All right, you ready for your 5-minute speed date?
I guess so, yeah.
Cool.
So, how's tonight been going?
It's going well. It's going really well. Yeah. How's your night going?
Pretty good. I came back from work and honestly, I just like drew for like an hour or two. So,
Oh, what do you draw?
I'm a digital artist. I'm trying to learn some character creation. So,
Oh,
it's just
cool.
the basic stuff like muscles, anatomy, faces, shit like that.
Oh, can I see any of it?
I have no clue how to connect it onto this thing at
You
all.
can like turn it around.
It's digital, so it's like all saved on my laptop.
Oh, okay.
If you want, I can send it to you later.
Okay, maybe.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I thought maybe like if it was like on your iPad or something, or like some other screen or something. I don't know.
You want next time? I'll do that for next time, okay?
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Actually, hold up. I'll take my wall right here, and instead of this fucking curtain, it would just be a giant picture of anything I made.
Okay. Yeah, next time.
I have a question. The last guy, when you were talking, you mentioned how you were watching a show where a guy mind washed everybody and took over the world. Was that Code Geass?
No, it was like Jessica Jones.
Oh, the Marvel one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen it. I only seen Iron Fist, and it just dropped me off completely. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah. No, I really liked Jessica Jones. I really liked the actress that they chose to play her. I liked yeah, I thought it was a really interesting show. And it's funny because Jessica Jones has super strength and she consistently loses to the guy with mind power. So it's kind of funny.
You know what? I probably agree with you. Mind power over super strength. I don't know why the fuck your inspiration was taking over the world, but hey, you know what? You do you.
It's not so much about taking over the world, but being like, if you have the capacity to take over the world, then you would be able to do whatever you want. I don't think I'd have any desire to actually control anything except for my own life in perfect harmony. You know, like I'd like to be able to travel and like just tell, you know, TSA, I'm allowed through, and then just like go on a plane and be like, I'm allowed to sit in first class, and then sit in
Honestly,
first.
I get that feeling. When I was 6, all I did was sneak up to the front whenever I could, and I only got caught like twice. So you know what? I'm at speed by this point.
What happened when you got caught?
I was like 12. They can't do shit unless they're like, oh wow, you have an Arabic name. I guess we gotta kick you out, you terrorist. I don't think they're doing that. So
Yeah.
where would you like to go?
Where would I
where
travel?
would you like to go?
Probably like there's so many countries in South America and I want to visit, and I haven't been to South America at all. So I'd love to go to Brazil and Chile and Paraguay, and like there's so many countries that I want to go to. And then I'd like to also visit all 7 continents. I don't know if Antarctica is possible, but we'll see. Yeah. What about you?
Me, I would kind of like to visit Vietnam. I was planning on getting a TFL, which is like teaching English as a foreign language, and just go there, go attending like religious sites. 'Cause I'm kind of into Buddhism, kind of as in I dive in and out, you know.
Yeah, that's interesting because you're Buddhist.
I'm just like casually into it. If I said I was Buddhist, I'm pretty sure my ancestors would have beat the shit out of me and sent me to hell. So,
So you're Catholic?
Muslim. My family's Muslim. And I'm,
Oh, I didn't know Muslims believed in hell. I thought that was a
really?
Yeah, I thought that was like a Christian. No. I did know that. Just kidding. I absolutely didn't know that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like one of the main tenets. You're gay in hell. You kiss a lady in hell. You
Sounds
drink
like
in hell.
it's
Yeah,
a fun religion. With that basis of it. Interesting.
Are you religious?
I don't really. I'm not like in a particular. I'm more agnostic. I try to believe in God. I work on my relationship with God. Yeah.
Lauren's a Scientologist. Don't let her be.
Oh God, fuck! Why you do this to me, bro? Come on.
Please join my religion.
What's up, Sarah?
Hi.
Hey, Sarah.
Always a pleasure. All right, so Lauren, would you go on a date with Enon?
I'm sorry. I don't think I would.
Okay,
That's okay. You know what? It's fine.
What do you think you could have done better? What did you not like?
I don't know. It's so hard to pinpoint. I just feel like it was just awkward and we weren't meshing and there wasn't any chemistry. And but I thought you were really nice and I definitely want to still see your art. And
All right, fair.
Yeah, I think sorry, I'm a little distracted by how Milfy Sour is looking tonight.
What the hell?
But I think you this is like a typical example of kind of like nice guy whatever syndrome or just I don't know whatever behavior. It's tough. I would recommend starting off by reading the book No More Mr. Nice Guy. I think that's a pretty good book, but it seems like you're a kind person, which is good. Like I think there should be more kind people out there. I like to think that I'm kind to some extent, maybe, but you can be kind without being like a nice guy. Like a nice guy is someone who plays everything super safe, who's like very like, who's not going to take any social risks, who's not going to tease the girl. It's kind of one of those things that's easier to show than explain. But I saw some elements of that. I would also avoid conversations about religion. I forgot to tell the previous person, politics, all of that stuff. I would just religion and politics literally are the two things I would stay away from on a first date. Everything else is more or less fair game. So yeah, I mean, Sarah, do you have any thoughts for Enon?
Enon, I didn't see the whole thing, so I can't judge you completely accordingly. But what I did see at the tail end was it did feel a little bland, just a kind of like a dry conversation, which isn't necessarily bad. But I feel like you could kind of pep it up a little bit and throw a few little zingers in there, a little more.
All right.
Yeah, it felt more like interview-ish in a sense.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the blue curtains though.
I really like the
Thank you.
curtains, actually. Yeah,
They
those
came
are
as surreal.
great.
Like I just moved in like 2 days ago.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. But yeah, man, this is your first time coming on, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah, you get better the more you do it. So keep coming on. Don't get discouraged. You get better and better.
All right.
All right, buddy. Take it easy.
Later, everybody.
Bye-bye. All right. Sick Pill. I see you. Let me get 2 fingers. Wait, they're a little. Okay, I know it's the real you anyway. I'll just add you. Hello.
Hello.
What's going on, buddy? You guys, Lauren, you guys know each other? Oh, okay. I just assumed by your facial expression. So who do you want to go and date with, Mr. Pill?
Lauren.
Okay, Lauren. I'm going to take everybody else off and let's see what happens.
hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing really well. How are you?
A little bit of fan. I have watched a lot of your work.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Just for school, you went to college.
Sorry, what did you say?
My sister goes to the same college you went to.
Oh, really? She went to UC. Oh, I don't want to. Okay. She went to one of the UCs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Did she like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to Berkeley. She didn't want to go to. She was crying. She wanted to go to Berkeley more than she wanted to go to go to the.
Yeah, that's okay though. I think I know. Like I got into UCLA, and then I ended up going to the Air Force Academy instead for 2 years, and then when I reapplied, I got into Davis and not into UCLA. So it's kind of a bummer. Like I wanted to go to UCLA, and I remember that feeling, but I was actually really happy with Davis. It was a huge campus, like a huge campus with tons of horses and like cows that you could put your hand in, which was kind of weird, but yeah, because it had like a hole in its stomach, not in its anyway. But it's cool.
It's just there's not like much to do there, it sounds like from my perspective.
Your mic is cutting out a little bit.
Let me turn the volume up. Is that better?
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, there's not much to do there. You agree? There's not like it's just a college town.
Yeah, I mean, because it was just a college town, I had and it was a huge college. I personally had a great time. Like the Greek row was pretty, like, was okay. There were like tons of clubs. There's Sacramento is like 30 minutes away. San Francisco was right there too. So like maybe 2 hours away. So if you really wanted to go to San Fran, I loved it. Like I was so like in my element there, and I was not feeling like that at my previous. I loved it. Yeah.
Been on a lot of these red pill shows. You're not pro red pill, are you? Do you agree with some stuff?
Yeah, like I'm not like I'm somewhat antagonistic in the red pill, but I'm pretty conservative still. So a lot of people think I'm like a Democrat because I hang out with Democrats and stuff, but no, pretty much everything I believe is conservative. But at the same time, I don't like hate women, and I don't hate Jewish people because I am a Jewish woman.
Only they hate women, people that run these shows, don't they? They don't seem to think women have a productive place in society, do they?
Yeah, well, I guess they think that women have a productive place in society if that place is in the kitchen.
Yeah, I definitely can't. Kitchen. I feel like you should be like women should be educated and be ready when she gets married. I know.
Yeah, but yeah, so like when you're dating people, is that something that you like to see in a woman, like someone who's highly educated?
Yeah, I do, but I've never had a girlfriend. I've never been on a date.
You're on one now.
Until yeah. I'm just total loser. I have zero comp. I'm sorry, should have not done that, but like
it's about yourself. And also, I was gonna say that this was a good date, and I would have gone on a second date. But you can't call yourself a loser. What are you doing? No.
I got bullied a lot in school, so I lost my confidence because of that. I just don't think too high of those bullies. Got me, you know. They've cut my confidence down.
Well, if you are like a fan of mine, then you know that I was recently diagnosed, like very recently, with autism. And so like when I was a kid, I was bullied a lot too. And you can work on your confidence. Like there's nothing about you that's wrong. I think you've been coming on here and you've been working on your game, and I think you're doing a really good job. So I think just work on your confidence, man. And then go on real dates, like real life dates. You're killing it. Just don't mention the fact that you think that you're a loser, because you're not. You have a lot going for you.
I'm just saying that just sometimes it happened way too much. Like since I've been growing up, since I went through high school, it happened all my education life. I didn't catch no break, so that's. I'll admit that affects me. I agree with you. I feel like I play the victim too much. I should not be. I'm overplaying the victim card.
Yeah, I almost feel like if you ever play it, then you're wrong. Like try to whenever I play it, I always feel really gross afterwards. And I work on never doing that, never being the victim, and always like trying to take responsibility for my actions and to laugh at myself. So whatever bullies laugh at, you can't. And like being on the internet, as much as I am, I still get bullied all the time. But you just gotta keep telling yourself that you're awesome.
That's from the red pill, is that right? The red pill comes after.
From both sides. It's okay though. It's fine. I think it's funny for the most part.
Feel like
All right. Lauren, would you go on a date with Mr. Sick Pill?
Like I said, I was going to. I think the confidence needs a bit of a boost before we go on a date, though. Yeah, yeah, because this was a date. Okay, sick pill.
Would you would okay? Let's just think back to before he said that. Would it have been a romantic date or a platonic date?
I think it could have been a romantic date.
Really interesting. Okay, so what do you think you could have done better aside from what you already mentioned?
Well, you particularly think that Sims like never get it, but like I love my Sims, and the fact that he came in and he was a fan and he knew my shit, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But simultaneously, that can come off a little bit weird too. Just I think it's cool, but I know a lot of girls are freaked out by that. Like especially if you're like constantly following them on the internet and you're like a sycophant of them and you're like obsessed with their work, then it can be a put off. But I didn't feel that way from you. So
No, yeah, that part was fine. But okay, just to kind of follow up on what you said, how many of those quote unquote simps have you actually dated? Be
one.
honest. Okay, one. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance. It's a small chance, but there's a chance.
Samsonite. I was way off.
Okay, so here's what I wrote down. I wrote down quite a few things. So it does feel like you've kind of ignored my previous advice about the camera angles. Like I think I've told you this before, and I'm not trying to like scold you or whatever, but just kind of give you feedback. I remember what I told you in the past. It's like camera angles, like good angles, right? Like it feels like you're like going out of your way to have the worst angle possible. Like let me see if I can replicate this. Like let's get right in my nose, right? Like it's like come on, bro. You're like like you're just making things like so much harder for yourself than they have to be. So like good angle, like put the camera down, it's like takes an extra like 10 seconds. Get a good angle, generally that's going to be the straight ahead angle. It shouldn't be like a down angle, never looks flattering on anybody, like ever. Also like the connection issues, just get that sorted beforehand. Again, just little things like that, just kind of kill the flow. But the biggest thing by far is kind of what Lauren said. I'll go further on it. Don't say you're a loser, that you've never had a girlfriend. Pity is the death of desire. There is nothing worse for your chance with a girl than for her to feel pity for you. And Lauren, did you feel pity for him near the end?
A little bit, but
Yeah.
but at the same time, you could turn this around. You can.
That would be the most miraculous turnaround ever. But it also kind of turned into like a little bit of a therapy session. Like that's kind of what it felt like. Like
Sorry.
I would just like, look, if you're dating the girl and like you want to talk to her about something you're going through, I think that's one thing. But it's a first date. Like you don't want it to be like a therapy session. And also kind of the last of the in order of importance, but still I want to mention is I wouldn't even get into like red pill. It's close-ish to politics. Like I wouldn't talk a girl, oh, what do you think about the red pill and stuff like that? Like it's just I don't see how that's going to be like a beneficial discussion. I just focus like I guess I would add to this politics, religion, and red pill are the things I would avoid personally. Sarah, do you have anything to add?
I'm gonna call Lauren out. I think that was a cap. I don't think she was gonna be agreeable to a second date. I think she was just looking for an excuse, and you gave her one because that was the first words out of her mouth as soon as you said, "Oh no, like I don't think highly of myself, XYZ." But sick pill, we've been through this before, buddy. Like every single thing you did today, like we've already talked about before. And here's what I'm going to tell you. The reason why I love you so much and I enjoy it when you come on here is because you're so like innocent and genuine and sweet and kind and thrive off of that. You need to own that. Stop trying to be like all these other douchebag assholes. You're not them. You never will be, and I don't want you to be. We love that innocent chatter. We love somebody who is just gentle. All right. Like, I'm not saying that like you should always be gentle, but if you're talking to us and that's truly who you are and you're genuine to that, own it and maximize on it, because you are just too precious of a person for like to be wasting away in all of this other stuff. Like I understand trying to learn a little bit of game, right, and have some banter and things like that, but like own who you are, because I think you're a great person, and I think you need to own it.
Got it.
I don't know, Sarah. I agree with the first part of what you said, but the second part, like just be yourself is great advice if you're already doing well with girls, but like he's not doing well with girls at all. Like if he just keeps being the way he is, he's going to keep getting the same results. Like I'm not saying he needs to do a complete 180 and try to become like some Myron Gaines.
No, but all of the other things that we've already talked about. Don't talk about red pill. Don't make it a therapy session. Hold your camera the right way. We've already gone through these things. Fix that and just be the sweet, kind person.
But I think it goes further than that, though. Like I think that he does need a little bit more. Like the ultra sweet, like nice guy thing is not going to get him girls to be attracted.
I think for him, it's just a lack of being able to have a conversation, right? Like always trying to find words and always trying to make the conversation happen. It's almost like watching it. It's like you're forcing it, right? But I think because you're trying to be somebody you're not. That's
I would
what
venture to say also it's a desire to please. Typically, that's what nice guys have is they want to please. They don't want to.
Yeah.
They don't want to have like confrontations. I personally, I'm a fucking weirdo, but I get off on like random confrontations. Like I'm doing street interviews and the girl's like, I'm not going to answer. I'm like, why? Are you scared? I'm not scared. Well, you're running away. Well, like I get off on that shit. But again, you don't have to go that far. But you shouldn't be afraid of like tension and shit. But anyway, all right, cool. Thank you, Sick Pill. We appreciate you, buddy.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
Easy. He does kind of have that childlike innocence.
Although, it is, and it can be attractive if you do it right.
That's where we disagree on, I guess.
You do it right.
I've just never seen anyone do it right, I guess. YouTube, can you give me 2 fingers so I know you're a real person? Okay, cool. I'm gonna bring you on. Hello.
Yo. What's up, Alex?
Just chilling. So who do you want to go on date with?
Let me go ahead and try Lauren.
Okay, I'm gonna take everybody else off.
Lauren.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. You look so fucking nervous right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, or is that just me?
I think it's just you.
Just me?
Yeah.
You know what? It could also be that maybe you're just like, you have this very like submissive look to you.
That's interesting. It's an interesting comment. Okay. Thank you.
I like that though. I like that. You're very, you seem very nice. I will say that. That's what it is.
I think I am nice, but I don't think you've seen me in a lot of the streams then, because I can be quite mean as well. But yeah.
Okay. So this is my first time, and I think ever meeting you. So tell me a little bit about you then. Let's get to know each other.
Well, I went to school for math and law, and I am I do streaming, and I have a YouTube channel, and what about you? Tell me about you.
That was so brief. Okay. Let me recap that though. So you're a lawyer?
I'm on licensing, but I just passed the bar here in Arizona and Florida.
Okay. I have to see if I can fly you out here and settle some of my my conflicts.
Yeah, I'm not licensed yet. And what are you at? Well, are you in Arizona or Florida?
No, I'm out in Chicago, so you'll have to come to me.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to represent you because I wouldn't be licensed in that state.
Oh wait, so you gotta get licensed for every state?
Well, no, I don't know anyone who's licensed for every state. I'm sure some attorney is, but if I want to work in a state, I have to be licensed in that state. Yeah, or I could do a waiver in, but then you'd have to find local counsel in that area to be second chair.
Oh shit. Okay, I didn't know that. You know what? You're so fucking like cool about it too. Like I can actually have a conversation with you. You're not like a total bitch, which I expected, but you're surprising me. So, um, plus 1 point. um, you asked me what I do, or what was your question again?
Just tell me about you.
Um, so what do you want to know?
What you like to do for fun?
What I like to do for fun? Get cuts. As you can see.
What happened to your arm?
No, I like to make music. Uh, um, and I'm a photographer, so I like taking pictures.
That's cool. What kind of pictures do you like? Like landscapes, portraits?
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. That's a good question. I like anything from like candid to um lifestyle type of pictures. I like to work with people really. So it's
Oh.
like anything. Yeah.
How did you get that cut on your arm?
I was fighting a lion.
Yeah, how did that happen? How did you end up in a situation where you were fighting a lion?
Just out roaming the streets. It's all of a sudden, had to defend a girl, and lion, me, fight, cut. Long story.
Yeah. Yeah.
What where are you? So you're from Arizona?
I'm from California originally.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Laguna Beach, California. That's why I named myself De Laguna.
Mm.
And yeah, but I've lived in a lot of places. I've lived in Boston. I've lived in New York. I've lived in uh, Northern California. I've
Mhm.
lived in Arizona,
Okay.
Florida.
Well, you'll have to come out to Chicago sometime so we can plan our date out here.
Oh yeah, what would we do?
You seem like a coffee type of girl. You seem like a very fancy girl, like a coffee. I don't know, like a high-end coffee shop type of girl.
Okay, so we'd go for high-end coffee. Sounds nice.
Yeah, you got that look. You got like that. Yeah, I'm the shit in a good way.
Okay. All right.
So probably so what do you think? So would you prefer a coffee date or would you prefer a smoothie date?
Okay.
Okay.
Lauren, would you go on a date with YouTube?
I don't think so.
Okay. What do you think you could have done
Mm.
better?
I thought that his jokes weren't landing, and I thought that he was really like the story about the lion was weird. I thought everything was just weird and awkward, pretty much from the beginning.
Yeah, I wrote down quite a few things. So first of all, uh, why not just take the band-aid off? I guess is my question.
Oh no, I really did get cut. Like it's big, so it's just I don't want to take it off. Just
Yeah, I would
painful.
just then in that case like keep the arm down. It feels like you were really showing off the band-aid, but then you also wouldn't answer the question about the band-aid. So it's like
Yeah.
kind of became like a weird thing where it didn't need to be. Like I would just give her like the real story, whatever it is, like when you cut yourself or something like that, whatever the story is.
Uh,
Uh,
I'll
you
be
know,
just trying to tease, but yeah, I mean that makes sense.
yeah, but she like asked that question twice. Like, it just kind of gets weird when you like dodge a question that's like being asked. It's like, hey, Alex, when is your app coming out? Yeah, I really, love my girlfriend, and it just becomes like odd. When is your app coming out? I talked to Jesus about it, and it's going to be during the next revelation. Like, it just becomes odd. Also, like the angle, like, is like just not optimal. Like, I don't know why so many people struggle with the angles, but yeah, just like try to get like a good, like solid, like computer or like at least the phone. The phone is like stationed. It's not like you're not holding it, so it's not shaking and shit. But the bigger things was this. I wouldn't tell the girl she looks nervous right away. That's not a good start. And I definitely wouldn't say she has a submissive look within the first 10 seconds. that might be fine later on, but that is way too early for that. That's like going from 0 to 100. I would avoid the tell me about yourself question. It's just kind of like annoying. It's like I prefer more specific questions like, what sort of guys are you into? Or are you a big fan of travel or something along the lines of that? But yeah, I just the tell me about yourself thing is just too general. She was a good sport about it, but generally, like some girls would just like straight up be like, ask me a real question. I mean,
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just
It's interesting too, but like here's a question, I guess. So, because on a real you want to get to know her, would you even exclude
you're lagging.
I think he said on a real date you'd want to get to know her. So how would you ask that question without? But the thing is, you just actually try to get to know her by asking probing questions that you care about. So like,
go ahead.
You want to know about her family, like because you care that the woman that you're with has had like strong family relations in the past, so that she could create strong families in the future. Then you would ask her like, oh, what was your family like? Do you have siblings? Do you get along with your siblings? And then like, what are you into? What do you like to do? Like for fun? Are you into art? Are you into music? Like more specific questions that you actually care about.
Because something I've been trying to work on is like being more progressive and smooth during the conversations. I think that's something that I've been struggling with. So just kind of wanted to. That's actually a really good feedback, Lauren. I appreciate that.
I mean, my style is quite different, but yeah, I think what Lauren's saying can work for girls who are like, if you're looking more for a relationship and that's what the girl wants. I'll typically, I don't know, like, and maybe it's just like part of this is just me, but like I'll typically maybe ask a few questions, like kind of specific questions. Like, I don't know, I'll comment on anything. Like I don't know, for example, let's say the girl is wearing a choker. I might be like, so you're a big fan of chokers? And she'd be like, yeah, yeah. And I just build on that. And like I make jokes and I just have like a general like back and forth. Where we're vibing, making the girl laugh, trying to build sexual tension. And then if that conversation thread ends, then maybe I'll ask another specific question. I'll be like, so what kind of guys do you typically date? Or if I met her off a dating app, been like, so have you had any funny dates or any creepy dates off Tinder? I don't know. I'll just like ask things that I'm like semi interested in and just build off them. But yeah, Sarah, do you have anything to add? Oh, we got Marcus.
I mean, you look great. Obviously, your hair looks nice. You got a nice smile, big lips, very big puffy lips. There's a lot of things I could think of to do with them. So your potential for that area is extreme. Like you've already got the easy part down, right? And I think that just like I liked the lion comment. Honestly, I thought it was funny. But right before that, you made the bitch comment, and that to me is like, like don't ever make that kind of commentary to any female in any circumstance. I don't care what it is. Don't even be talking about another girl and say that word, because it's immediate cringe. Like I was backstage cringing when you said it. But otherwise, I think you could just smooth out the conversation, make some more direct questions, like what they were saying. And otherwise, I think you'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Marcus, did you catch any of that?
Nah, sorry, but I just jumped on now, so I didn't
okay, all good. Yeah, so Marcus has kindly agreed to help give feedback. So let's give him a big welcome. It's turning into a party, and then we got, I guess, what's her name? Fucking Torsha joining in like 5-10 minutes. So it should be fun.
Nice.
All right, cool.
Why did you need me then? You got a full house.
Why not? No, I mean, I don't know. First of all, I didn't know Torsha was going to join until like 20 minutes ago or 30 minutes ago. And second of all, because I always enjoy chatting with you, Sarah.
Thanks.
All right, cool. Thanks, you two. I'll see you later.
All right, thank you, Alex.
Okay, now we got a double date, actually, that I sort of bullied him into doing. I'm just kidding. What's up?
You totally did.
Yeah, it's already did. What's up, Chris?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Well, I fucked up. I didn't even make him do the 2 fingers. Well, I got lucky there. No, I know you're real now. Yeah, so you said you're down to do a double date?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'll maybe would you like more time?
Who, me?
Yeah, would that be helpful or would that not be helpful?
No, I mean, whatever it is.
Okay. All right, cool. Anyway, I do appreciate you doing double date. That takes courage. But anyway, let's with that out of the way, let's get this party started.
Hey, what's going on, ladies? How we doing today? Night.
Hello.
I don't have a Band-Aid, so we can't talk about that. All right. We gotta
But
talk
you can put your arms up then, like
Well,
you can do one
you
of
know,
these and flex.
I gotta show off my new plan over here.
The
So where are you from? I mean, Lauren, you said you're from California, right?
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Nice. And Sarah, I didn't hear where you're from.
I'm in Maryland.
Oh, Maryland. Just visiting or just living?
I've been here most of my life.
Most of your life. Okay. Okay.
What
So,
about you, Brent?
Oh, sorry. So okay, I guess we got too many
Yeah,
words.
where are you?
Where I am? I'm between New York and Boston. So I'll let you figure it out.
Right.
If you know
Not a whole lot going on in between there, but yeah.
Yeah, if you know your geography. Exactly. But yeah, well, so what do you guys like to do in your free time, Lauren?
I like to do art a lot of the times, and yeah, I like to read and I like to go out.
Okay, you said you passed the bar exam in Arizona. You said
in Florida.
Oh, in Florida. Okay, all right, nice.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta celebrate.
That is very impressive.
After this meeting, but we gotta go to Sarah now. Sarah, what do you do for fun?
In the summertime, you can catch me on a paddleboard out in the water. Now that it's gotten colder, I'll focus more on my YouTube channel and doing those things.
Career.
Yeah, I mean, I have a very jam-packed schedule between myself, my job, my kids, and my YouTube. So there's not a lot of free time.
Yeah.
But the summertime, I definitely take off and I hit the water, and that's it.
Okay.
Like that's where you find me.
All right. So on a lazy day, what do you guys find yourselves like doing? Either shopping. What do you guys usually do on your lazy day?
Yeah.
What do you enjoy to do on your lazy day? I guess that's a better.
Unfortunately, I feel like I'm always running errands on my lazy day, right? Like I'm always like.
There's never enough time. I mean, like when you're growing up, honestly, you gotta like squeeze in time, even to socialize, even right now. So.
Right. Like when I get off this, I'm just gonna be watching a movie with my roommate, and then yeah. But.
Okay, just watching movies. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Sarah. How about you? Do you?
I don't know what a lazy day looks like, unfortunately, because especially during the sports seasons, I'm soccer momming it and football momming it and lacrosse momming it, field hockey momming it.
You got the band full of equipment and full of balls.
I have a truck.
Okay, you got a truck full of balls. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like a typical Monday through Friday is 9 to 5, and then sports in the evenings and things like that. And then weekends are either games or running amok, trying to get things for these games or for this or for that, or it's just all over the place. So like lazy days, I haven't had a lazy day in years.
There's no lazy day. Awesome. Well, it was very nice to meet each one of you. And hopefully, the Laguna and the Raging Tomato. Is that really your last name?
I am the Raging Tomato.
Okay. Am I gonna find you in movie ratings like the Rotten Tomatoes? Is that what it is?
No, you're gonna find both of us on YouTube by looking up both of our names on YouTube, and we both have channels. And you're gonna love us both.
Who says I'm looking?
We're both in the same realm. I'm just more the comedy style. She's the more serious version of me. But yeah.
And you do more like actual videos, pre-prepared, scripted, and it's all edited and great. And
if you guys want to find me, you can definitely shoot me an DM, and
yeah. Where are you? Are you on Insta, or where do people find you?
Well, shoot me a DM. I'll tell you more. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Same for you, Sarah. You're actually closer, so maybe we can collab or something.
Well, but I don't go out making the hunt honey bun. You're gonna have to come seek me out.
The hunt goes to you.
The hunt goes to you.
Okay, so you're not hunting for rabbits.
I'm that cute little doe running around with the white tail flipping around.
So you kill Bambi? Is that what you're saying? You like to kill little?
Well, Bambi's a boy. Yeah. So, but I'm the cute little. I'm the cute little female deer, doe, the doe running around.
Doe? Okay.
Yeah.
The doe.
So
Okay.
if you want it, you,
The doe. That's what she's
you got to go
looking
get
for.
it.
Okay. All right. Well, it was nice to meet you. I think I'm done here. Alex.
You're done?
Yeah.
You're done talking to
I'm just
us?
trying to get,
That
you know,
was
get to
it?
know people. And, you know, like I said, if you
I
want to
don't
get
even
to know me
think I
more,
don't even think
you
he
can
went
shoot
for a
me my
full
DM.
5
I mean,
minutes.
if you want
And
to,
he was even
if you want to get to know me more, you can
He
go ahead.
he was basically. I was about to jump in like 5
It's
seconds.
5 minutes, right? I'm just trying to be cordial. Be
okay,
you
respectful.
even
so
offered him more time. Normally they're like begging for more time.
well, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Is
I'm
this
not
a
bullying
ploy?
whoever you
This
go on dates
is
with.
this is his reverse psychology.
all right. Let's start off with Lauren. So, Lauren,
Let's start off with Sarah.
okay, fine. But don't change your answer based on what Sarah says. Sarah,
Yeah.
would you go on a date with Chris?
I don't think so. I mean, you are a very good-looking gentleman. You're very well versed. You can have a conversation. But you asked very generic, basic questions. I didn't really give you any layups. Normally, I give layups, but I was kind of hoping, since you were kind of owning the conversation and going back and forth, and you were making that very clear, I was going to leave it up to you to hit in the flirtation, and you didn't. So I didn't. I just felt like you walked up to 2 ladies at a library and you were asking about which books we would recommend in that instance. But I think you can do better. I think you can just add a little bit of flair in there and you'll be just fine.
Yeah, like I said, if you want more flair, just shoot my DMs. I'll show you a fire.
He really thinks this is for real.
Well, I thought it's not a date. Speed dating, is that the name of the show?
Can't fault the guy for shooting his shot. All right, Lauren.
I am also going to say no, but I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that it was like 2 people that he was trying to talk to, and it was so formulaic, and I didn't even get to like really ask him anything.
Yeah, you guys didn't get to know me. So.
Chris, let her give her thing.
Yeah, like I didn't feel like I was able to like have like a normal flirtatious conversation with him. It just felt like it was this like he was trying to get everything done in a certain order, and he had his set script. And there, as Sarah said, there was like no. I felt like Sarah was doing all the rizzing, like if anything. So
Sarah's always doing all the rizzing. Okay, so here's my feedback. So first off, massive props for doing the double date. It is a lot harder, and it takes courage. So I always appreciate people who are willing to do that. I do agree with what Sarah said. It was like you started off good with a Band-Aid comment, like using observational humor. That part was good, actually. Like you start off on a high note, but then it didn't really keep going in this direction. Kind of almost like plateau, or even went slightly downhill. It was just like a bunch of like kind of get to know you stuff. It never really there's no real sexual tension built. Also, you did a lot of the talking, which it's good. You want to keep control of the conversation, but you also want to give the girls a chance to ask questions as well. Which is that balance is pretty hard to kind of manage, but is doable. Also, just as a side note, I don't like the super vague answer thing that guys do sometimes, where they're like, girl asking the question, they'll be like super vague. Like there's a time and place for that when you're like the conversation is really heating up and the girl's like, no, come on, tell me, what would you do to me? And you're like, well, listen, I'll let you find out the fun way. There's a time and place for that, but it's not when you're like asked like, I don't know, like a semi-basic question. Like you can tease her at first, you can give her like a joking answer, but then give her like the real answer. So yeah, I just never been a fan of like the being too vague at the wrong times type of thing. I'm sure Marcus will have a lot of stuff to do.
Would you say that's better just like on a one date, or like obviously not, 2 days?
Sorry.
You can really focus so much on like one person when you're trying to like converse and get to know one at the same time, because I think that's
that's why I gave you props in the beginning. One date like is definitely easier. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, which is again like why I think, but it's good. Like sometimes if you do something that's really challenging, right, then you go back to doing something that's less challenging, it becomes a lot easier. So it's good. It's like good practice overall.
True.
But yeah, Marcus, let's see what you have to add.
Yeah, man. What's up, Chris? I just quickly, what's one thing you took from what the girls said in terms of their feedback? Like, what's one thing you're going to change next time? based on what they're talking.
Definitely let them speak a little bit and be so blunt. Yeah, just
All right, good.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's just when they were giving feedback, it seemed like you were trying to justify as opposed to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you got like a really good friendly like tonality, confidence at the beginning. I like it must have been like a reference to the last guy, like some Band-Aid joke you threw out at the beginning. Everyone was kind of laughing. It was a good vibe at the beginning. I really liked it.
I think my problem was just like kind of, progressing the interaction because
exactly, right? Like you never.
I mean, this is the first time I've done like a 2-person date, so
yeah, it's cool.
Just managing. I don't know what some tips would you give like when you're like talking to 2 ladies at the same time.
Yeah, bro. Like, just add a pause in there, right? You asked a couple of questions to both the girls. I know it's hard because you don't have eye contact. If you're in person, you just hold eye contact and wait. It's
so much better when you're in person too, because you can feel like the body language and just exactly how they react to you.
Of course, man. But if you just left a little gap, right? One of the girls would have jumped in and asked you a question, or as Alex said, like you can just bait a little bit, right? You could say, "Oh, it's very different to what I do." Right? They're going to ask, "Oh, what do you do?" Right? Now you get to talk about it. So, because the girls know, I don't know if you've been on this before, sorry, but the girls know zero about you. Like, I don't know anything about you, right? I saw you got like a little success nutrition thing in the background. You're a plant daddy going on over there. Like, you've probably got an interesting life. I know nothing about you whatsoever other than like you're fun and you don't want to give the girls your details.
I think that's the mystery, I think, in everything, let them,
Nah, bro, you need to tell them. Because right now I know nothing. And if I'm a girl, there's nothing to go on here. Absolutely nothing. If you can display some really cool things and then have some mystery, then it's really good. Okay. But if you display nothing and then try having mystery, it's not going to work. So just try get out some value there. You can give it a little bit of a compliment and then take the lead. You did at the beginning. You asked some questions. You keep saying message me. I don't even know where to message you on, right? Next time, just ask for the girls' details. Message them, set something up, right? But otherwise, dude, really good fundamentals at the beginning, right? You had a really good tonality, came off really like friendly and jovial. So just be willing to show a little bit interest next time and talk about yourself a little bit more.
Cool. Yeah. Well, is it okay if I just drop my DM? I'm not trying to push.
Sure, go ahead.
I want to message you. I want to find out more about you, Chris. So yeah, drop your DM, okay? We'll message you, all right?
Well, you have to drop your OnlyFans too.
I'm not into that.
All right. So, you good?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
All right, buddy.
Thank you so much for having me. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know where he dropped it though, because I didn't hear him say it. But
he sent it to my DMs. Okay. The girls.
Interesting. All right, let's bring on the next guy, Mr. Lava. Give me 2 fingers, please.
Mr. Lava.
Ali. Okay, there we go.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Alex. Hey, everybody.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, Sarah. What's up?
How are you?
I'm doing good. You?
I'm well. I'm excited for you and Lauren. I'm excited to see this. You're gonna do.
You're picking Lauren?
Yes.
Didn't he say that in the chat?
The
back chat.
I think he said. Oh, I'll go. Yeah. I'm just not paying attention. Okay, cool. Alex. Let's get the party started. All right, I'm gonna take everybody off.
What's up, Lauren?
Nothing much. How about you?
I see you've been like really busy tonight.
Yes. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a good time. What have you been doing tonight?
I just came back in from work, so I was out a bit, and then I saw that the speed date was going, and I was like, oh, normally Lauren is trying to take our girl, so if she's actually the datee tonight, then I'll hop on.
Yeah, thank you. That's funny. Yeah, back
to
War champ.
Pardon?
I said I'm back-to-back Riz War champ.
You did do pretty good. Yeah. Are you experimenting with who you're dating, or
no, it's just more like to see if I had the skill set from the opposite side.
Gotcha. Where do you live, by the way?
I'm in Florida. What about you?
I'm in Toronto, Canada.
Okay, cool. How do you like? Oh, that's cool. How do you like it?
I like it. It's fun. It's like a busy city, lots of people. Very cold right now, though, so it's not the best right now. I'd rather be where you are, like in the warm weather, and preferably with you there as well. That'd be good.
Very sweet. Yeah, I can't stand the cold. I don't know. Have you lived in Canada your whole life?
No, I'm actually from Jamaica originally.
What?
Yeah.
Really? Then why would
Yep.
you go to Canada where it's so cold, so warm in Jamaica?
You know, just the same old reasons that everybody leaves nice tropical warm places to go to freezing cold
Oh, work.
places. Yeah, opportunities, school, life, people,
Oh,
you know.
that
All
sucks
that.
to hear that.
I'd rather just stay on the beach and just do nothing, but unfortunately I had to come here and do the normal things.
Yeah.
You said you're a lawyer, right? I believe did you finish your exam?
Yes, I passed the exam in Florida and Arizona. I'm just waiting for my licensing. It's been taking a minute, but
Okay.
yeah.
Are you gonna work as a lawyer, or are you gonna just do the streaming thing? It looks like you're getting into like I guess talk shows or streaming.
Yeah, no, I am doing like a lot of the talk shows and streaming and stuff, but yeah, when I get my license, I plan on pursuing a legal career. I really want to work public defense work. Yeah. Work as
Interesting.
an attorney. Yeah, both have something called death certification, and I want to be death certified.
What does that mean?
Not every attorney can represent somebody on death row because you have to be like you can't just be a tax attorney and then like represent your friend who's on. You have to be a certain level of licensing beyond the attorney. So I'd like to be death certified. I think that'd be really cool.
So you want to work with like the people who are really going through it, I guess.
Yeah, who are accused of.
Who are really dangerous, maybe. Potentially.
Always. A lot of times they're
innocent.
I mean, yeah, a lot of times they're innocent or at least have some sort of legal defense, but I guess that doesn't mean that they're not dangerous. I don't know. Yeah. But yes, you do work with dangerous people. You go through the jails and you go to court with them in shackles and everything. And yeah.
So do you always look for like the more exciting route, I guess? Because that sounds like, I mean, you could go into, I guess, like civil or corporate, but you're going for the criminal and get death certified.
Yeah, I worked in a public defense I worked as a public defender on a limited license for a little bit. And I just really enjoyed that work because I felt like those people tend to be nobody believes them. And so your job is to try to figure out the truth and then try to help them understand what the truth is. And a lot of the times they really just need to be listened to. A lot of times people just really don't listen to them. So I like to be able to help people who are kind of at their last ditch if they're in the public defender's office.
Okay. And meanwhile, you're going to become like a big streamer and end up on like Joe Rogan or, I don't know, I guess Ben Shapiro or something.
I don't know. Hopefully that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
I'd like to see you there.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing, I just did We Are Change, which is the co-host for Tim Pool. And so when I go to America Fest, hopefully I'll be working with them and get on those shows.
All right. And we got our dear old friend, Torsha. Hey, hey, hey.
Hi, Torsha.
Hello.
Oh, Torsha changed her hair.
Yeah, she looks different. She's a
do that?
redhead.
I changed my hair. I just took my extensions out. It looks like shit. It's fine.
It's definitely a different hair color, correct?
Yeah, I thought she was a blonde.
Yeah.
You guys are very quiet on my end. Hold on, keep talking.
We thought
sex, drugs, rock and roll, boobs,
all right,
titties.
enough about
Thank you.
Torsha's hair. Lauren, would you go on a date with Mr. Lova?
Yeah, I would.
Romantic or platonic?
I think I would give him a romantic date. I'd try it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Alexi sounds surprised.
Yeah. Well, not because I don't like you because you're a bad dude. Just because the conversation was extremely platonic. It was like all platonic. There was no sexual tension. There was no flirting. It felt like a job interview to some extent. So that's why I'm confused.
I think it was like a close call, but I felt like there was a little bit of flirting, and I liked the fact that he was a fan of mine. That's always going to win me over. Like, I'm sorry, if you're a fan of mine. I'm always gonna
Even
love
Rhaegar's like looking at the camera. He's like, "What?"
So, and yeah,
Rhaegar, settle down.
ego, and he there was like a few things that he did. So I wasn't like super turned on or anything. So it is like kind of borderline. But I would give it a second chance and see if it goes anywhere.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
Well, but see, I agreed to a date with Ali as well the last time, and you questioned it too. But see, he just puts off like the "I'm a normal dude" guy vibe, and it's attractive. I don't know why, but it's just like, oh wow, you're normal. Okay, thanks. Like it's just
Could that be because you just spent an hour talking to guys that were not quote unquote normal?
that is possible because I rewatched that whole stream to pull clips from, and that is a possibility. But I think also at the end of the day, like he's not too pushy, he's not too coy, he's just like right there in the middle, and it's just a happy balance, and like he's moldable. It's easy.
Yeah, and he's not unattractive. Like he's a good-looking guy.
He's a good-looking guy. He's
his
normal.
camera's-
He's probably like an accountant somewhere, or something dorky like that. Like he's normal, and it's pleasant to meet a normal dude and talk to a normal dude.
Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, it matters what girls are attracted to, not what I'm attracted to. So, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, that was really the only feedback I had was that I thought it was like quite like job interviewee. But it seems like Lauren was into it. So that's what matters, I guess. Marcus, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I probably also wouldn't go on a date with you, my man. But yeah, I mean, this is my first time seeing Lauren on here. So I don't know if, Lauren, you prefer like more sort of intelligent guys, or you're a little bit sapiosexual. I'm not sure. But it just seemed very like nice guy, right? There was zero threat. It was all nice. So you might reach the threshold of, yeah, look, he seems normal. I guess I'd go on a date with him. Like if we're out at drinks already and he's there, like I'll talk to him. But I don't think you're ever going to get the, oh my God, I have to go on a date with this guy. Oh, he's so sexy. Oh my God, he gives me. So I feel like if you are going to reach that level, you need to take a little bit of risk. It was very safe. Okay, so it was the same energy the whole way through. It was just a pleasant conversation. It was nice. But what I would like to see is everyone to say, yo, Ali's like this really genuine, nice dude, but there's also like this little bit of an edge to him, okay? When I said this, he gave me a bit of shit. I wasn't expecting that. Because you do look very like intelligent. You got like the collared shirt. You're like well presented. If you have like a little bit of an edge to that, man, it rounds out your personality so well. So I think if you just have that like very similar conversation, but next time when Lauren mentions something, you just give her a little bit of shit for that, right? Like you be like, oh my God, you're studying that? Really? What, death? You love death? What's going on here, right? Like give her a little bit of shit. And now it's going to be like, you don't have to be an asshole, right? But just to, balance it out a little bit.
For sure.
I think that's spot on.
Torsha, you have anything to add?
To be honest with you, I didn't really hear it. I was doing something else. I was working on a piece and I muted you guys. Sorry.
It's all good. All right, cool. Thanks for coming on, Ali. Appreciate you, man.
All right, see you guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
There was like something I want to really quickly address this. I typically don't like address everything in the comments, but like if he's a fan, you see him as beneath you, how that's going to go anywhere. I don't see him as beneath me. I don't like.
Oh, I think they're talking to Lauren, right? Because she said
definitely to Lauren.
Yeah, because she's like, oh, he's a fan, so I like that. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Wait, I think how does that make me think that he's beneath me though?
Well, it's simp. You're maximizing on your simps. And I think it's normal for any young girl to maximize on simp capacity and utilize them to their advantage. It's not a bad thing per se, but you're utilizing that. And if they come on, and I've noticed this, like if they come on and they're like, oh yeah, I've seen your stuff, I'm a big fan, XYZ, like you immediately blush, and it's a turn on for you. And it's like, oh, you watch me, you know me, you like me. And it's not a bad thing. I think it's natural. But I think that kind of any person could come on and say that, and it would immediately give them like an extra 2 or 3 points in your book.
I usually weed out who's lying about that though.
But what I'm saying though is because he immediately gets an extra boost. So anything after that is going to be like, you know, like you'll let more things slide because he's already a simp for you.
Maybe, but the reason that I like it, in my defense, is like when I was with a guy who was into a lot of things, I wanted to be into what he was in and supporting him all the time. And then a lot of times, if I was into something, that same guy wouldn't turn around and support me in what I'm into. And like,
So
it's
true. So true.
Yes. But support and simping are two different things, right? Like, so like my boyfriend is very supportive of me doing my YouTube stuff, and he's very helpful and he's very admiring.
Oh,
he's always there when I need him to be. But like, he's also not like a drooling fan either in that aspect of some random person who's never met me in person and just drools over my content, you know? So I think there can be a difference between a simp and a supporter of your work, you know. And I'm not depleting you on this fact, or like, that's not what I'm saying by any means. I just think that like immediately if they say that, oh, I know your stuff, I'm a big fan, it immediately gives them a natural boost. Just like the black pill theory, like if they already have a good looking face and a good body, they immediately get a boost, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same concept.
All right, guys, let's bring on the next person. I do want to keep it moving. All right, Benjamin, give me, I don't know what you're doing backstage, but give me 2 fingers. Okay, good. Bringing you on. Hello. You're muted, my friend. Okay, there we go. All right, so who do you want to go on a date with?
I'll go with Tosha. Is that her name?
Yep, that's her name, Tosha.
Hey.
Let's go.
I'm going to take everybody else off, and let's see what happens.
Hi, Ben.
Little
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
I just say you're looking all gorgeous right now. The hair you got done.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look all gorgeous. Yeah, and I like the room setup too. Like what you did with the room.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Why are you just keep complimenting me? Oh my God, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
God damn it, Ben. Killing it.
Okay, yeah, you're so funny. So anyway,
where do you live?
Virginia. I'm from Virginia.
Where is that on a map?
The map?
I don't even know. Yeah.
I'm
That's
not gonna
south.
tell you where I live, but I am from Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. So how your weekend going?
It's good. How's yours?
Just chilling. Just got my haircut done recently.
Oh,
So,
nice.
I just asked my barber for like a trim right here, like the size, and then asked for like at least like half, like 3/8 of an inch like cut, and then
Yeah, it looks like you got either a 3 or 4 on the top and then 0, 1 on the side. I think that's what it is. I don't know.
You're giving me like a low rating right now.
No. I mean, like the blade, whatever they do, the inch.
Oh,
it's
the
like
inch, yeah.
0 is like a buzz, isn't it? Or no?
Oh, I thought you were rating me right now. Oh, no. Yeah,
No, baby, you get a 10. Duh.
Okay. And I also asked like them to like shave my beard, but they didn't.
You don't have a beard. It's
No,
all gone.
I know they
What
didn't.
do you
They didn't
mean?
put the cream because it was like less. So yeah. So
Are
what
you
do you do?
lying?
Nah, no bullshit. No bullshit aside. So
Okay.
so yeah, you do anything fun like next week or during Christmas time? Any plans during Christmas?
Getting fucked up. Yeah.
Holy shit! Like
Yeah,
are you trying to
wild.
do like foursome or some shit? Is it like foursome shit, some shit like that?
Foursome?
Yeah.
Ben, oh my God. What are you talking about?
I mean, you asked me.
No, what? Fucking men, and they always turn it sexual, like, oh, a foursome.
Yeah. Yeah. You're playing around with me.
Now
Okay.
it's weird. Fix it.
Okay. I'm just like during Christmas time, I'm just gonna go.
What's your astrology sign?
What? What'd you say?
What's your astrology sign?
What is that? I have no idea what that is.
Don't act too cool. You know what it is. When's your birthday?
Oh, my birthday? Oh,
Yeah.
Try and guess. Try and guess. Like I'll give you three.
Star.
Tries, okay? Three tries. Okay. Try and make a guess. Try and guess it.
I don't know. Are you a
Three goes,
Capricorn?
Three goes. Okay. Fine. I'll
Capricorn.
give you a clue.
Okay.
I'll give you a clue. It's
You
around.
didn't even let me try. Jesus.
Okay. Go. For it.
Hello the fuck down. Okay, I'm not that smart. Are you a
Okay.
Capricorn?
I have no idea what sign I am.
When's your birthday? Just tell me.
Just guess what month it is. Guess what's the month?
January.
Nope. Two more
June.
tries.
June.
Yep. There
It
you
is
go.
June?
That's right. Yeah, correct.
So then you're a Gemini, I think.
Oh, okay. So I'm a
So you're fucking nuts. Love it.
yeah.
But there can only be one unhinged person in this dynamic, and that's me. So I don't know if it'll work.
Oh, okay. So
Come on, I just set you up for greatness. Be mean
sounds like
to
you're
me.
trolling me. Like you're being a little troll, but okay.
No, we call this testing.
Okay. So you're
I know.
like testing, like
Giving you shit, seeing if you can think on your toes.
okay.
You're doing okay. You're not face planning.
It's good. Now you good. So you are you doing anything like? Do you have any hobbies or something? Are you like motivative?
No, not really.
You're not.
Do
so you're
people
not-
really have hobbies? Honestly.
Oh, okay. So what do you usually do in your spare time?
Absolutely fucking nothing. I read, maybe.
Read. Oh, okay. What
Yeah.
what type of books are you into?
Like, I'm on Determinism or Determined by Robert Sapolsky right now, and it's very long. So this one's taking me a long time. I guess it's like philosophy, but
Okay.
neurobiology too. Yeah.
Okay. That's
it's
pretty
really
long. What you learned from the book?
It talks about if people have free will. So, do we always make our own decision type things? And then it points out all the neuromodulators and whatever that indicate that we don't have free will. It's a contentious thing. Okay. It's my vibe right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
It's
pretty much
boring.
suck at reading books. Like as I like
Don't
read books,
say that.
Oh, really fast already? 5
It's
minutes?
5 minutes. Everyone
That
gets
did feel
felt
fast.
like it went too long.
I haven't even talked.
I'm
all right.
so awkward.
So, Torsha, would you go on a date with Benjamin?
No.
Yep.
What do you
'Cause-
think?
Only because I'm awkward as fuck. And I laugh when I'm nervous, and I was laughing the whole fucking time. So there's some things you could work on. Like, you kept asking me sort of the same variation of a question, or at least it felt like it. Like, what are you doing next week? What are you doing on Christmas? What are you doing? Like, why do you give a fuck? You know, like, is that weird? I don't know, maybe. And then you were, and then it's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing, but I think you would really benefit from scripts. I know Alex might give me shit for this, but sometimes I think if people have a hard time coming up with things to guide the conversation, PUA scripts are kind of useful. And it gives you like a play-by-play on what to say, when to say it, what not to say, and then like incorporate your own self into it. But I think you would benefit from that.
I don't necessarily disagree with that completely. I think it's good to have like a rough outline. Yeah, I mean, I do think one thing that you did better was that you didn't like whatever project negativity. You weren't like, fuck, she's gonna say no. So you are making progress in that front.
Oh, I forgot to say, you were really confident when you started, and then I noticed that you got nervous throughout. Like, you came in so strong with the haircut thing, and then you were like, so okay, that's
Appreciate
it.
Hey, Alex, I got something to say. Okay. So the reason why I kept like getting like all these like no's all the time, because I haven't been training myself, you know? Like I was like too lazy like training myself, and that's the reason why I kept getting rejected from these girls. Like, and I got rejected 5 times. So that's the reason why, and I haven't been practicing.
Well, it's okay. Everyone gets rejected.
Most of the time you get rejected.
I got rejected for 9 months straight when I was a freshman in college. Even the fat chicks would reject me. Wait, when you say training yourself, what do you mean?
like practicing like talking about myself like when I'm like dating a girl. I haven't did any of that. I haven't did any tutorials. I was just too lazy to do it, and that's the reason why I got the rejected by girls.
Okay. I mean, I think there's a bit more to it. Like, I would say that, like, you didn't do particularly well in the shit test. So, for
No.
example, I wrote this down. There can only be
To
one
be fair,
person
though,
in this
I give a
relationship.
lot of them.
I'll
Yeah.
just do this 5 more times, but if I get no's like 5 more times, then I'm just gonna give up. I'm just gonna
Wait, hang on. Wait, stop. I was just giving you a compliment.
Okay.
Don't make me take that back. All right, first let me finish my initial thought, and I'll respond to what you said.
All right.
So she said there can only be one unhinged person in this relationship. That is a very clear shit test. That's not a serious statement. So how would I respond to that? I don't know, something like, "Don't worry, Torsha, that title is safely yours."
Yeah.
I don't know, like something along the lines of that. But like, you kind of changed the topic a little bit, which is not a good way to pass the shit test. Any shit test. In terms of like, if I get no 5 more times, I'm gonna quit. I mean, I guess it's your life. You can do what you want, but
Yeah.
I would say that how many no's did I get before I first got laid? 300, 500, 1,000? I don't know. It was way more than 5. I can tell you that much. Okay. I would go to parties, mass approach girls, rejection. So 5, 10 is nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. I mean,
Is it in height?
what?
Or is it just a scale? I'm sorry.
Is it height? They don't even know how tall you are. You're sitting down.
I was gonna
man,
say
I'm
you're not ugly or anything, so
I'm sure as fuck. I'm like 5'7".
Well,
that's
like,
it's okay.
5'7" isn't short as
I'm
fuck.
5'2". It's good. Like you're
I-
all right.
How
I
tall are you,
dated a
Tosha?
jockey who was like 5'1", so
How tall are
honestly,
you, Tosha?
good. Me, I'm 5'3".
Oh, you're that's like pretty much like like a bit like mid-average.
Yeah,
pretty much. And then with the heels, like you're about my height.
I don't wear heels anymore.
no,
Fuck that shit.
Okay. First of all, you're not okay. Wait, I gotta stop you. First of all, you're not short as fuck. You're 5'7". Second of all, you're like 1 to 2 inches above average height. Second of all, no girl can see how tall you are. You're sitting down right now. She has no idea what your height is.
Yeah.
Well, no, you don't have to show
Stop!
it.
Stop trying to prove yourself.
Yeah,
Stop qualifying.
Okay.
Sit down.
You don't have to show me your height. I'll take your word for it. And then third of all, like, yeah, I mean, that seems just like I don't know, like a really bad mindset. Like, I feel like less black pill, more like fucking approaching girls in real life, I would say.
Okay. All right.
All right, Marcus, you have anything to add?
Yo, I thought that was hilarious. I loved it. Ben, you're a funny dude. Just you're a little bit nervous. That's all right. Like my goal right now, if I was you, would not be thinking, okay, I want to get a yes or I'm looking at a no. Like, fuck that. Who gives a shit for now? Okay. All I'd look at is I want to be a little bit more comfortable talking to women and I want to be a little bit more confident in myself. So every time you come on these, don't look at it as like yes or no. Like who cares? We're on like a speed dating show where these girls probably aren't even near your city. So just look at it as, okay, I just want to build up a little bit of confidence. It's going to help you in your entire life, right? Even if you're going for a job interview with men, if you get more confident in this space, you're going to get more confident everywhere. So just start looking at it like that. Just start enjoying yourself a bit more. I agree that, yeah, maybe you can have maybe a script. I'd be careful because I wouldn't want you to go into like robot mode, but just some like dot points of like talking topics or things you want to talk about with the girl. And then the last thing, which kind of ties back into that confidence, is sometimes you're projecting a little bit of insecurity here. Like even with the haircut, she's like, oh, you got like a 1 on the side and 3 on top. And you're like, what the fuck? This girl's rating me a 1 out of 10. So I think it's just a sign showing that there's obviously some nerves there and some insecurity there. And we can see with the height and everything else. So just start all over, okay? Fuck everything, start all over and just think, okay, I just want to be a little bit more comfortable talking in these situations. Then I'm going to come up with some things I can say. Over time, you're going to start getting more positive responses. That's going to build your confidence. You're going to be more smooth, charismatic, blah, blah. But just go back to square one, okay? You don't need to give up and go crazy and, just chill.
Start all over and then like train myself and then write the topic I want to talk about, right? That's what you're saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a bunch of like guy friends that you hang out with?
I don't talk to them a lot. I don't even talk to them on the phone.
Okay, so fuck women, okay? Let's start there. Let's try get some male friends. You can go to there's like meetup groups in every city. You just like fucking Google that shit. And just go to some meetup groups.
I talk to some people on Migo. I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go on
okay,
that
but
website.
get out of your fucking house, okay? The Miguel's late. There's a 2-second chatter. Just get out of your fucking house. Go to meetup groups. Start just meeting some dudes. Chat with some guys. Because if you can banter with them and have a good conversation with them, you're gonna be so much better with women. Holy shit! So just go out, meet some dudes. Like keep it chill.
Like good people, not like groups of people that are bad influence, right? Because I've been dealing
Yeah,
with
go to drug hangouts. Okay, let's
yeah,
no, just whatever, man. Just meet some people, have some fun.
all right,
Just chill.
all right.
All right, Sarah, Lauren, do you have anything to
add? Torsia, good job on the shit test. Those were pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
You
Thank you.
own
It's
that, and I
natural.
love it. I love it.
Love you.
Yeah, no,
Sarah got
I
off on
mean,
those.
I really was sitting here like, oh, Ben,
Yeah.
you got to do better at owning those because, like, she's like the epitome of shit test, right? But you know, like every girl's gonna have a few of those in her banter. Like, we're going to do it, and I think you just need to own it, take it, and laugh it off. You know, like they're good, they're gonna happen. It's there. You know, you have to just accept it.
Okay.
I think you did. I think you did pretty well overall. Like you were trying to manage it, I could tell, but like towards the end, it became a struggle.
It wasn't
because
enough.
It was just like, oh my god, like she's not going to stop. But no, she's not going to stop.
Well, now, yeah, I didn't know, but now it was the first time I see her like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's not. She's like, again, she's the epitome of shit tests. Like most girls will give you like one or two, you pass them, and we're like, all right, cool, we're gonna just move on smoothly. But like, just know that it can get worse. And
Yeah.
if you fail one or so much as look like you're going to fail one, we're just gonna keep on going.
Keep on going.
Yeah, and we're gonna keep shit testing you.
Shit tests are good though. If a girl gives you one, that means that she at least
That means
is
she's interested. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's interested.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you don't get any response that it's bad. So if
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, why'd you say that to me?" It's a good sign. Keep
I
going.
add two things that I would say. Okay, one is the like take a guess question. It's okay like once, but if she's like kind of if she guesses and guesses wrong, and then she's like, no, just tell me, then just tell her. Like it's annoying to just someone to constantly tell you, just take a guess. And then the second thing is, I particularly hate this, but a lot of women really care about star signs. So
Yeah, that's why I always ask one.
I personally, it makes me cringe to my soul. But,
I know.
But women do like it. So maybe like Google search your star sign and like something about it. And then you know you're a Gemini and you can make a joke about it. Like, oh, I'm a Gemini, but I'll be good to you. Like,
yeah.
For the
that's
note,
a good,
I had
that's a
him
good
pinned
idea.
as a Leo, actually. I totally had him pinned as a Leo, not a Gemini.
So you have
See,
two women.
all women are a little witchy.
Oh, witchy.
Yeah.
Now it's 6 now. No, it's
That's
okay.
true. Well, who cares? Don't even count that.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
why would you even count that?
If I could give you a rating out of 10, it would be 5 out of 10. I feel like the yes and no is like kind of mean.
Okay.
You know.
When you say rating, you mean looks or you mean his game?
Game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta clarify that.
So the game was 5 out of 10. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that.
All right, thanks,
Yeah, but
Benjamin.
you're good looking. I don't know what I would rate you on a 10 because all the incels go nuts if I give a number for that because you guys have like chads and shit. Not you guys. Oh God, like the fucking audience.
Fuck
But
the incels. Who gives a shit? I love triggering them.
but you're not ugly. You're not short. I don't know why you think 5'7" is short. So
If you were my height, then it'd be like a rejection.
just say you're 5'8". They don't even know.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, with shoes,
Yeah.
I am 5'8" with the shoes. And sometimes I am 5'9", yeah. Even
Yeah.
5'9" also, yeah.
Otherwise, you did good. I hope to see you back again.
Well, it's
All right,
nice
buddy.
meeting you, Tertia.
We'll see you
Bye.
next time. Take it easy.
See ya.
All right, we got a guy who wants to do a triple date. Look at that. Velvet Cakes. Give me 2 fingers.
The bravery.
The bravery. Indeed. And if you do a triple date, you obviously get to skip the line. Then we got Johnny K backstage. It's going to be a good time. Oh, sorry. I forgot to take you off and I replaced you. I fucked up there. Hang on one
Hi,
second.
Ben.
Yeah, I got to remove Ben and add Torsia. My bad, Torsia. Sorry about that.
Sorry, what?
I removed the wrong person. Okay. So, Velvet Cakes, you're going to do all 3 girls. Lovely. Looking forward to seeing this. I'm going to take me and Marcus off, and let's see what you got.
All right. What's up, guys? How are you?
Hello, hello.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Do you three all know each other, or is this like a first time? Like nobody knows each other here.
I think we're all familiar with each other.
Yeah, I feel like I know everybody. I recognize you too.
You recognize me?
Yeah, it might have been somebody else.
I think it
Wait,
might have been.
Is your name Johnny?
No, I think
What's
that's
your
the
name?
other dude that comes on here.
You guys
Johnny
look alike.
K. Johnny
Yeah.
K? No, he looks nothing like Johnny K.
Unless you watch like my content on YouTube, I don't know. Maybe you've seen me.
I don't know.
Probably not.
I'm thinking you look like Johnny. I'd have to see him again because I haven't seen him in months. But anyways.
True. Well, anyways, yeah, Sarah, it says the Raging Tomato. That's interesting. Tell me about that.
That is my channel name. I'm the Raging Tomato. It came because I get red on screen naturally. And so the Hormaxer actually named me. And he was like, "You're a fucking duplicitous, blah, 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 blah. You're Raging Tomato. You're all red. Your face is red. You're a Raging Tomato." And I'm like, that sounds great. I'm going to take it.
At least
And
something positive came out of that. You're
I
like,
was
well, this
like,
guy's an
I'm
asshole,
owning.
but hey.
I'm owning that. I'm gonna roll with it. So now I'm the Raging Tomato, and tomatoes are my thing.
Hey, it's a dope name, man. Where
So many things come from it though, because now I have cherry tomatoes, I have tomato off the vine, I have tomato vinyl records, I have the roasted tomatoes and tomato stew. Like,
tomato off the vine's so good, isn't it? Have you ever tried it? Yeah. Lauren, is your last name actually De Laguna? Or is that no? I had a feeling. I was like, that's kind of a dope last name. Why De Laguna?
Because I'm from Laguna. I'm from Laguna. Just it means from Laguna in Spanish.
Oh, okay. I'm not hip. What about you, Torsia? Are you a content creator just like Sarah, or
don't fuck with me right now? Okay, get creative.
Seriously,
come on, loosen up.
You know,
Sartain, come on. What? I don't know what do you want to know? I'm unhinged, I'm boring, and I have a YouTube channel. Like that, there's really not much else to say.
Honestly, the lights in the background seem kind of dope, so I was just curious.
Thank you so much.
Lights and
I struggle so much with this shit.
Portia, you know. You seem confident though. I was watching the previous speed date. I was like, wow, this girl seems very confident. Seems like we could have a very interesting conversation.
No, I have crippling insecurities. I've just bartended for a really long time. So I'm used to bantering. No, I'm dead ass.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite drink you could like whip up?
What's my favorite drink to whip up?
Yeah. To like whip
probably
up.
Ooh.
When you're like behind the bar slacking off.
Let me answer the goddamn question. I heard you. I don't know, like a cucumber martini.
True.
That's my favorite.
Never had that.
I'll make it for you, baby.
Where are you guys from? I guess starting with you, Sarah.
I'm in Maryland.
Really? No way. I'm from Maryland also.
Oh, what part?
Montgomery County, DC border.
Yeah, I'm up in Hartford. I'm up in Hartford.
Hartford. Interesting.
Yeah,
that's
I'm right next to Delaware. Yeah, I'm like exit 80, like the Hartford County area. Yeah.
Damn, so that's Pennsylvania-ish border, right?
Well, if you're going up 83, that would be one way. I mean, Pennsylvania is technically like maybe 20 minutes from my area, but Delaware is also 10 minutes. I mean, I'm very up north. I'm the northeastern part of Maryland for sure.
Gotcha. And Lauren, you said you were like into like math or something, or law, one of those fields?
Math or law. They're two very separate things.
I think she said one of them,
does
right?
both. I thought she said both.
Yeah, I thought she said both.
Yeah.
Yep.
You do both?
I do both. Yeah. I love them. They're great.
Okay. So what
Okay,
kind of
let's
law,
let's get to some real shit right now. If you were to kill somebody, what would be your murder weapon and why?
If I wanted to kill somebody, what would be my murder weapon?
Yeah.
I'm a pretty peaceful person. I don't know. Probably like I don't know, what kind of death are we talking about? Just like an instant kill?
You want to get away with it, okay?
Do I just kill to kill, or do I have a specific purpose in killing this target?
I don't know. I'll let
Doesn't
Lauren
matter.
answer first. How about that, Lauren?
She's
What would
gonna
be your
she's
weapon?
gonna be your attorney. She's gonna be your attorney for this shit. Okay.
Don't worry, nobody has to know. No one has to know. We'll keep it under wraps.
If I wanted to kill just to see, like, just to have the power to kill someone, I'd probably go to a hospital and put oxygen in somebody's tube, like their air. Yeah, because there's no.
It's always it's such a female answer to say anything like poisoning them. Like we're fucking. It's like aqua tofana. Do you know that shit?
Facts.
I would use an ice prick because there's no evidence. Thank you.
Are we talking about how to kill somebody?
That's
Just what would be your murder weapon?
All right.
Says a lot about you.
I don't know.
It was
All
just
right,
getting
all right.
good, Alex.
Was it? It was 5 minutes though, wasn't it not?
Was it? I don't know.
Anyway, Lauren, let's start with you. Would you go on date with Velvet Cakes?
No, he didn't. He wasn't interesting. He didn't say anything about himself. He was asking questions that, like, for instance, he kind of seemed to know us all, and then he asked Raging Tomato about her channel, and then when she was talking about how, like, tomatoes was great because she could use it in a lot of her content, he was like, yeah, cherry tomatoes are great. And it's like that wasn't, he could have built off that. So I felt like he was just, once again, just asking the questions to get the questions out, and there was nothing interesting there.
Okay, let's see what Sarah thinks.
I mean, you'd probably be a one-nighter, to be honest. Like, if I was
Not
in
the worst
mood, yeah, like if I was just like, you know what, it's been 6 months and I need to get some D. You look nice, like, and you can have a reasonable conversation. But outside of that, no.
Okay. Torsia?
I thought you were confident. I think a lot of times when there's multiple girls, I don't know if this would translate like in person too, but my biggest advice whenever I talk to guys about this is you have to be able to really make fun of the girls in like a playful way. I don't know what you would call that, but a lot of times guys get intimidated when it's multiple girls because it's like, 3 vaginas, oh no. But if you're funny and you play with it, then it can actually reinforce good behaviors, I guess. Like if a woman goes to the bathroom, it's like the fate of your dick. Okay. She doesn't know if she's going to fuck you, but if the friends like you, she might fuck you. So as long as you can kind of play with them, it's good. But honestly, you did fine. You just bored me a little bit, but.
So what's your answer, Torsia? Yes, no?
I don't like these questions, like yes or no.
Well, that's what they are. So
she likes the gray area.
You gotta make me laugh. Honestly, I'd probably say no.
Okay, there we go.
If it's if it's not a fuck yes, it's got to be a no.
I'll be honest. I was like kind of doing some other shit for this one, so I'll let Marcus give the feedback.
Yeah, man, I agree with what Lauren had to say here, right? Because you came on and it felt like you were asking a lot of questions and you did it in a way that was like fairly confident, but then you just weren't listening to the answers. Okay. So you can always prep questions. That's the easy part, right? So you can ask like, hey, so Lauren, you're into like law and math. Is that right? But when she answers, you got to be able to respond to that. Or I think at one point I wrote down here, Torsia said, I'll make one for you, baby, or something, talking about cocktails or something. And you literally ignored it.
Dang.
And her face was like, what the fuck? Are you like listening to what I'm saying or not? And you just completely ignored it. And like next question, which was kind of funny because you can get girls to chase a little bit that way, but it's only if you come
I
back to it,
deserved
right?
it. It's fine.
To be fair, she deserved it. All right, well done. Keep it up. But honestly, you need to be able to like respond emotionally to what everyone is saying, because you kind of went, all right, Sarah question, all right, next Lauren question, Torsia, and then you just ignored everyone. So I think if you it doesn't even have to be like crazy witty or anything. If you just respond, right? Even if you're just like, oh wow, that's crazy, that's really cool, done, right? But it just felt like no one was listened to, like during that whole conversation, essentially. So, but otherwise, as I said, you got a good look. You sounded fairly relaxed and confident. So just a little bit more emotive on the responses.
Yeah, man, I think I should have just slowed it down a bit too with like each each one, like you were saying.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You felt like you were rushed to like speak to everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Because of like
you're on
the
a time limit. There's
but-
3 goals. There's 3
Yeah.
vaginas. It's scary. But yeah, it's you can just take a breath. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Cool. But yeah, man, thanks for coming on. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah.
Take it easy, man.
All right, see you.
All right, we'll do like 2 or 3 more people. Johnny K. All right, what's up, buddy?
Yo, what the fuck is good? How you guys doing?
Not fucking much. All right, so you said you want to go with Lauren?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, hell yeah. All right, cool. Let's get the parties.
Yo, Lauren, what's up? How's your night going?
Oh, it's pretty well. How about yours?
Pretty good. I'm like just tuning into the show not too long ago.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, yeah. I was like, I have to go on with Lauren. Like, you look pretty cool.
Thank
You
you.
have a very innocent look. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if like it's a facade or something, but
well, like a facade kind of implies that you're purposely putting on something to obfuscate the opposite.
Are you?
Or if I'm purposely putting on an innocent look, you know?
No, I feel you. That's funny. Wait, have you been on one of these before though?
Kind of. Like I've gone on to Riz the women, but I've never gone on as like the woman to Riz.
Oh, you like girls too?
No, but it's like good to have the skill set and to see if you have the ability to win over basically anyone in any type of manner.
Oh, always. And of course, you got the girl at the end when you came on before, right?
Yes,
Naturally.
times.
Both times. Oh, you're 2-0.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, you're one of the few people on here that have 100% record. Know that?
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Have you been on here before?
Yeah, I'm one of Alex's friends now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I even went to visit him like in Miami one time.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
No,
really
it's a blast.
Yeah. Did you have fun in Miami? Yeah.
So much fun.
Thanks.
It's the time of my life.
Yeah. I like your setup, your studio setup.
Oh, I'm in college. I just have my like
You're in college. Oh, what are you studying?
yeah. I study mathematics.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What
Is that
courses are you
surprising?
taking right now?
Sorry?
What courses are you taking right now?
Wait, do you know a lot about mathematics?
I have a math degree.
Oh fuck. Yo. I love that. I just finished real analysis in Calc 4.
Oh, wait for complex analysis.
Oh, I took complex analysis already.
Really?
No, real was harder to me, I'm not gonna lie.
No way. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's why.
Wait, what about you? Like, what was your one you liked and one you didn't like? Class
Oh,
hours?
I did not like complex analysis at all. I loved like Euclidean geometry, and I also really liked combinatorics.
Yeah, combinatorics are fun. Like, it's kind of similar to probability in some ways and logic. Like, I like logic a lot. I like probability a lot.
Oh, why did you choose math over stats?
Well, I'm changing it. I'm getting my master's degree in statistics and data science now.
That makes sense. That's
Yeah,
what
I
a lot
was
of
like,
people did too after their undergrad.
yeah, I was just like, fuck, I want more money. I was planning to go for my PhD in math like for the longest time. And my real analysis professor, this is so, like I have no riz right now, but like it's
I
funny.
love math. So like
Yeah,
we can talk
I
about
like
it.
it.
So your real
Yeah.
analysis professor convinced you to go into your master's and
He didn't convince me. He asked me the tough questions that no other professor ever asked me. And I was just like, I couldn't even answer them. And I went home and like 2 weeks later, I was like, you know, I'm changing what I want to do with my life.
that's
It was
crazy. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
completely. Wait,
No.
how do you have oh, wait, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I know so many people who got math PhDs and it's so difficult. Like unless you want to work for JPL or the NSA or like some sort of semi-government or governmental organization or be a professor, like that's all you could do. So
That was kind of a lot of things. You just-
yeah, but I just would rather there's so much more you could do with analysis. You could work for basically any industry with analysis, including the NSA and any governmental organization. So,
Oh,
and
yeah.
professor. So yeah, very cool.
Are you doing anything with your math degree?
I tutor a lot and I teach, but not really. Like, no, I'm sorry to break it to you, but it's slim pickings out there, even once you have a math degree. Specifically for math jobs, like I noticed with just a math bachelor's, you basically have to get a master's or a PhD in order to be considered a legitimate candidate for a company or.
Yeah, they don't. Most people don't even want bachelor's degree. Well, at least in STEM. Like in some ways, I don't know. Maybe I've just been like looking at mathematics, but what the fuck, yo,
Sorry.
this is horrible. Wait,
5 minutes.
I was so enjoying that conversation,
I
Alex.
know.
Why did you
we have
stop
like
it?
one more minute? Can like literally
Seriously, give them one more minute, Alex. One more.
Please.
They were doing well. Enjoy.
I think he's already gonna get a yes, but sure, because I
think
like
he
Johnny.
is.
I'll give him 1 more minute.
I wanted to like finish the conversation somehow. Well, fuck.
Go
Like,
ahead.
where do you live at?
I'm in Miami right now, so like right near Alex. Yeah.
I'm going there in like, I don't know, spring break. I'm going back to Miami.
Cool. Well, then we can hit it up. We can
Literally. We should. We definitely should. I went to the wharf last time I was there.
You went to where?
The wharf.
Oh yeah. How was that?
It was fun. I almost went to 11. Is that what the one's like strip club looking one is? But I didn't end up going.
Yeah, I do know people who work there. Why would you want to go to 11?
Some girl invited me that I met at the wharf. I was just like talking to everyone, and she's like, "Hey, you should come with me to this place." And I'm like, "What is it? Huh?"
Did you know what it was?
No, I figured it
It's
out.
like a cool place though. Like I think Drake performed there the other night. Like they have really cool artists that do perform there, so it's somewhat a club, but it's definitely also.
All right, that's enough time for you.
Johnny, I was rooting for you this whole time. You did so well.
I know.
Lauren, would you go on a date with Johnny K?
Yeah, I thought you did a great job, and also like we have so much in common. And he was like genuinely interested, and I thought it was a genuine conversation where I was like getting to know a guy, and I thought it was cool.
Romantic or platonic?
I think romantic. Yeah.
Cool. Honestly, I don't have any feedback for you that I haven't already given you a million times. So I'll let the other people kick it off. Marcus, Sarah, Torshia, you have anything to add?
Just from the last time I saw you do this, which was probably almost a year ago, you've slowed down. You're a lot more confident when you talk. And honestly, it was a 10 out of 10. So good job.
Well, thank you, Torshia. I literally met one of my best buddies here in town, like when I met you that night. He said,
really?
He goes to IU here. He was like, "Yo, I loved your date with Torshia. Like, we should hang out."
God. I love that.
You know,
That's
when
funny.
the guy I keep
When.
Yeah.
Look at that. Marcus, Sarah, you have anything?
Marcus, go ahead.
Yeah, bro, you're killing it, man. I'm a Johnny Sim for sure. So well done, man. Smooth tonality. I like you started off with like, "Hey, you look a bit innocent." Is that? And then she went very logical. Lauren was like, "Oh, well, descriptively speaking," and you were like, "Hey, but are you?" And you kind of cut her off. It was very confident. It was very sexy. It was nice. Then, okay, who said nerds aren't cool? All right, this is a really good lesson for everyone. That if you can tap in to like the specific, we call it like demonstrating high value, right? The specific DG for the goal is very powerful. So for Lauren, when you talk about math, she's like, "Holy shit, this is like really interesting. I love this. It's really cool." And so, yeah, it's about really trying to find that for the goal. I know it's hard on a speed date, 5 minutes, but if you're in like a real world date and you can pick up on what the girl really wants to talk about and you can match that, really powerful. Then I think the best part of this whole date, honestly, the best part was right at the end when you were like, "No, motherfucker, 1 more minute, please." Because that was the moment where Lauren was like, "Oh, this guy doesn't just like math, but he's kind of into me as well, right? Like there's actually some interest here. It isn't just like platonic math talk. He's not excited for the math. He's actually caring about me." So I saw that moment, Lauren kind of lit up and was like, "Oh shit." And then she was more willing. If you heard, she was like, "We should meet up." She would not have done that if you didn't show that interest first. So I think that's like really important. So dude, killing it. Well done. Amazing.
Sarah, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, no, Johnny, I've watched you from the beginning. I mean, I think I was your first speed date, and to watch you fruition to this, and it's just like I'm sad that you canceled our paddleboard date. I'm really sad, but I do understand why. It was for good reason.
So
And
Damn.
and I'm like so thankful to see this because like actually you and Lauren might get along really, really well, and this might actually work out. This is really cute to watch. So please, like, take this and run with it, both of you, or something. But this went well. This went well.
Awesome. All right, Johnny. Always appreciate you, buddy.
this is our love story, Lauren. You know.
This really is.
Is there any way I can like hit you up or like you have Instagram or some shit?
I do have an Instagram, and it's my name on the screen.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well, I'll slide into your DMs. We can figure something out.
That was hot. I love it.
Okay.
I love witnessing this. God damn.
This is adorable. We should all be at the wedding, please.
Yes.
All right, buddy. Thanks. See you next time. All right. We'll do like one or two more people. So, okay. For this next guest, I have to ask each one of the girls. Do you have any issues or beef with Ben Thorp?
Jesus.
You do. Okay, that's what I figured. Sarah, you?
I don't give a shit. It's Ben.
Torsha?
No. I know he's related to Grace. That's all I know.
Yeah, he's really
That's his daughter.
Okay. Ben, Ben, if I bring you on, please don't talk.
It's good.
shit
It's
about
good. The
Lauren.
three of us will be fine.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I'll be okay. You could leave me on screen.
You're cool. Okay, fine. I'll bring him on next, and then we'll start wrapping up, and we'll do Marcus's speed date. I'm looking forward to that one. All right, Alexander, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get you on for the second time today, but definitely jump on another time, and I'll do my best. Okay. Hello.
Hey, Alex. Hey, ladies.
Jesus fucking Christ. Hi. That was loud as hell.
Oh, am I too loud?
Hello.
I can turn it down, or Alex can turn me down.
I turned him down. Looks
That's
like he's sitting on
my problem.
like
Come on
a
too
Game
strong.
of
I'm trying
Thrones
to
chair or something like that.
Loud and clear. Loud
All
and
right,
clear.
cool. Let's get the party started. I'm gonna remove me and Marcus, and you got 5 minutes. So let's see how.
Now, ladies, you said it right. Like when you're with each other, maybe you can handle me. That's why I couldn't understand before. I've had some rough times with Lauren and with Sarah. She came over to my house, but she wouldn't even meet with me. And Torsha, I only know a little bit about, but I was going to say I'll talk with Torsha because I didn't want to start, the stuff with you guys. But I'm thinking the three of you together. It's not me. I am too much for one woman. So what if 3 women
Ben, you are
go out with me, right? So this is an all or nothing. This isn't. I don't
I
want to hear
hate
about
men and their fucking harems.
No, it's for your sake. It's for your sake. You can't handle me. Every
God.
woman I've
literally
ever
has
been
a
with.
blonde
Headlines
redhead,
when a woman
redhead.
says it. You can't handle me. It's like, shut
Can't
up.
handle me.
No.
I'm too big, I'm too dominant, and I'm too charming. So I need 3
Or
bitches.
you're too annoying.
And I
It's
would
giving
like to
beta.
invite you bitches.
You just said he
Now let me. Okay, go ahead. I want you to talk because I was told last time I talked too much. So go ahead.
So
Okay.
Ben, tell
Go
me
ahead.
about yourself. Have you ever been married before?
No, putatively I have.
Do you not know Ben?
Easy. Do you have any kids, Ben?
I have 6 beautiful children.
6 children. Oh, that's wonderful. You must be.
Yeah, I'm very virile, Lauren.
Well, my name's Lauren. Yeah. Okay. Virile. That is interesting.
I'm looking to make another half dozen too.
but-
To make it an even dozen and pit the new 6
Spread your
against those.
fucking seed.
You guys
Do
could do
it.
2 each for me, and then we could pit them against my existing 6 kids. I can get payback.
Unfortunately, Ben, I've hit the wall and I'm beyond. big
I'm
things.
close.
All right,
So
well, 3 and 3, 3 and 3.
I'm knocked out of this group, so it's okay.
I'm hitting the wall this month. So.
I'm looking forward
Maybe.
to being single with cats and boxed wine. So
No, see, that's what I'm here to help you. But you may
no,
not
you
be able
can't
to do
tempt
it
me
by
with a good
yourselves.
time, baby. I'm looking forward to it.
Ben, I think
No, but
I think
you only
should
have to be
just
at 1/3
gone on
of a good
speed date with
time.
Lauren. You should
See
have
what I'm
just
saying?
chosen Lauren. It's like this might have been at least your only hope. Oh, Ben, one Kenobi.
I don't know.
Only hope.
Tough on
No, I
Ben.
talked with Lauren on the phone, and she literally fell off her chair and bashed her head against the wall. It was too much.
Out of
Sarah
annoyance?
flew out to my town, but couldn't meet me because I was too
I did?
intimidating for her. And she flew back and accused me
You
of
mean,
sexual
are you talking about
whatever.
Ashley? That
Yeah.
was Ashley. Get your
Yeah, but
names
you were
right.
there to like help her to manage me.
No,
See,
she
you
flew
tried
down
2
to
bitches.
me.
I need 3 bitches.
Ben, she flew down to me. I did not fly up there. I was never in.
Oh, you weren't? Oh, I thought you were here. I never met.
She actually drove. Well, no, she flew down to me, and then she drove back up to take her flight back. But no, I'm like 5 or 6 hours away from you. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you both were here. I never actually.
You were not. Obviously, you were not paying attention to that phone call when she just pulled me in because she's like, "Sarah's my lawyer." So yeah. You were not.
Yeah,
you were not.
You can
paying
advocate
attention.
for each other if you feel like I'm being too aggressive with one of you. The other two can like.
I think all three of us can handle you just fine. I think.
Yes, the three of you. That's right.
So Ben,
we're good.
Ben,
Yes.
you're close with your folks.
What's with my parents?
Yeah, you're close with your folks.
I love them very much, but they're crazy.
Oh, so you don't get along with your folks?
I get along with them. They don't get along with me.
Oh, so you don't like have any
Lauren, I could go into it with you.
open with them?
Go ahead. Tell us about your.
The problem, listen, ladies, the problem in modern dating is that a lot of women say on paper they want a real man, but then when a real man comes, they fall off their chair or can't make it or whatever, right? But I'm saying maybe 3 bitches for 1 man, and we can make it happen.
I'm thinking, Ben, that you need 3 bitches because you're not a real man, so you need 3 to equivalate to the factor that you're not, and you're less than of. So, like, what's going on?
Well, we'll see, won't we? Now, listen, can I give you guys like New Year's Eve, Mohegan Sun, my Native American brothers over in Connecticut, the world's largest casino, is throwing a beautiful formal. You got to wear a nice dress. I'm not paying for that. I'll wear a nice tux.
Wow.
And I'll have 3 beautiful ladies with me. We'll go all night drinking, partying, dancing. I'm up for it.
Well, wait, if you're not even willing to sport for the dress, then how do I know you're willing to sport for the
Well, that's your thing. I don't get into ladies' issues and things like that. You know what I mean? I don't
But I
wanna hear
mean,
about your
like,
cycles, any of that
I
stuff.
mean,
Just show
what does that have
up.
to do with a dress, though? What does a cycle have to do with
I
a
don't
dress,
know how
Ben?
it works.
Come on,
Listen,
Ben. You can
you
better
do
than
your
that.
stuff, and
I
you show
expect
up.
way
I'll
better
pick you up
from
at the
you.
airport in my beautiful $140,000 RV.
Yes,
I'll drive. It's
that's
like better than a
exactly
limo.
why I'm so excited. Like,
Plenty of room.
Oh God, hold on. Let me go masturbate to this. Your RV.
No, wait till later, Sarah. Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
a Mercedes, bitch.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Come on, Ben. You can do better than that.
Sarah, when has your old ass ever sat in a car that cost $140,000?
Actually, quite many times.
No.
Yes, Ben. I've had the 20s. I had the 20s.
Yeah. So Ben, I have a question. Wait,
that guy you were only there for an hour, am I right? I'm talking about a whole weekend and then some.
Am I not audible, or do you just like talking over women? Is that why?
That's the
I
point.
was told
And
last time I
he's
was too
just here to banter. He's
Okay,
just
I have
here
a
to
question.
have
listening,
attention.
bitch.
If you're satisfied,
So we can,
one woman.
you can give him your attention, Lauren. Ask
I'm
him a
here for you,
question.
bitch.
He might answer it.
If you have never in your life satisfied one woman enough for them to want to stay with you, what makes you think that you'd be good with 3 or capable?
I haven't satisfied them.
Apparently,
They can't
not.
handle me.
Obviously, she left your
They can't
ass.
handle me. They go crazy. But they want more.
And so everyone
They want more. It's a trail of tears.
crazy.
Well,
That really
you should
makes
have
Everyone
her
dumped
under
in my whole
lockdown.
Lauren, look at me. Look at this face.
Ew.
You think someone's dumping this face? I don't think so.
I would dump your
Look at this.
face.
I'd show you my body. I'm working on it.
Oh,
6'8".
you're getting
You
sued
think
by
someone's dumping me? Lauren, come on.
even your own daughter dumped you.
No, his daughter
absolutely
still
devoted
kind of
to me.
likes
She
him
loves me very
because
much.
she's been conditioned, unfortunately.
That's facts.
Condition. She's lucky. She's the only bitch who can almost handle me.
lucky,
But there are
she's
certain
lucky.
areas that is for the other
Oh,
lady.
Ben, I think you failed.
All right, that was
Give me a
Thank
yes,
you.
interesting.
please.
Please, you're begging now?
No.
You're begging for a yes?
Yes, I'm begging.
Marcus,
Is that how
don't
this
you get the best content at PWF? I mean, you can't replicate that anywhere else.
This is hilarious.
How, but I mean, is he really? He just said, "Give me a yes, please."
Well, you know,
He did just say this, correct?
So, Sarah, it's a unique dating strategy. It's untried. It hasn't been tried before. You know, you go in either direction. We don't know. You know, we just don't know until we try. All right, Lauren, we'll start off with you. Would you go on a date with Mr. Thorpe?
No, you couldn't pay me. There's no.
No, a triple date.
Wouldn't be around him if I was with 100 women, with 3 women. by myself. I would not want to be within 100 feet of this man. I think he's a predator. I think that he is an abusive father. I think that he is an abusive husband. And I'm sure he was a terror as a child. That's why his dad pairs with his ex-wife to sue him.
All right,
I
so
think
you're
he has a
fascinated with
tragic
God
past life. I think that he pursued me and my channel and my shit long enough. I think he's beyond creepy.
Lauren, you want to be with sex criminals, right? In jail. Like
think that
I
you
get it. I'm that
want-
fantasy. I'm not. I'm just a nice guy. But we could play. We can play. I've got handcuffs.
I find everything about him so unbelievably repulsive. The fact that he fame, the fact that he
loves it.
threw away his entire life savings chasing fame for him and his 6 children who desperately need a father who's actually, you know, working instead of trying to like start a restaurant and force his family to work there and shit. I think you're a
Lauren.
terrible human being. I really think that
Daddy's going to give you a spanking if you keep this
and
up.
I feel
That's
really
gross.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
that was interesting. Okay, Sarah.
She loves it. That's a yes.
Can
Sarah.
I just say ditto? I mean, Lauren. laid it out
Oh,
pretty
Sarah, you're
well.
not a princess. Come on.
I am a princess for somebody who's a fucking man.
This isn't a man, Sarah. Come on.
You're not.
Oh, come on. Torsia, come on.
I don't know much about you. Your daughter's really nice, but you come off as a narcissist, and it's giving me that energy. Like,
Yes,
I like
baby.
it.
I love that energy.
I'm sure
Ew.
you do. I'm sure you're used to it.
Little Lauren.
You're
she's gonna be
used to
talking about
women
it for
screaming,
weeks.
"No, please stop."
Yeah.
Well, sometimes we work it out. It's chemistry.
No, that is fucking weird.
All right,
This is
wait.
what
Well,
makes you
okay.
weird,
well,
Ben.
No, and
This
then
is
there's no,
exactly
you
what
know
makes you weird.
let me jump in. So, I personally, okay. Maybe I'm biased because I've always kind of gotten along with Ben to a small extent. I don't
Alex,
know what
I
his.
swear to God.
No, hang on.
Alex is gonna come with me to New Year's Eve.
You're gonna agree with
If
my
you're
feedback.
gonna
Oh, fuck
find
it.
some
Let's do it,
silver
Alex.
lining,
Hang on, wait. Let me finish.
if you're gonna find some silver lining, at the
No,
end
no,
of this,
hang
I
on,
swear
hang
to
on.
God.
Just raging tomato. Let me finish before you turn
Yes,
into a purple
Daddy.
tomato. Okay. So, look, I know nothing about Ben's situation at home or whatever with the parents. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. I've never really looked into it. Honestly, I don't really give a shit. I'm just gonna speak on like his performance on the speed date. Okay, here's the vibe I get from Ben. I get that of like an 18-year-old who just discovered the red pill and is trying to come off like really cool. Like someone who's like trying to like be like, yeah, well, fuck you, bitch. I don't care. Like notice how he like called them bitches like multiple times.
He negged us so much, if that's what that
I
is.
say that
but-
affectionately.
But
I
I
was like,
think that
you can
I
just
think
say that you want to fuck all of us.
Of course I
Silence
do.
in the dungeon.
Look at you girls. You're
But I
beautiful.
think that like calling girls bitches in the first like 5 minutes is multiple times is probably not the way to go.
bold.
I would not recommend doing that. It's just like the whole vibe was just again of someone who just learned about like either like frat humor or probably more so like red pill, and it's like I don't know, kind of trying to be cool and kind of trying to show off a little bit and just kind of trying to be a dick. And even though I don't think Ben, I don't know Ben well, but I don't think he's actually like a mean person from what I've seen. It's just that like if he
No,
was
he's
like,
just a weird one.
he
I'm a
is weird.
sweetheart. You
He
girls
is
have a good time.
okay. Ben, I will fully acknowledge Ben is weird as fuck, right? I don't think he's mean, but I think he tries to be mean, to like kind of like play into this like kind of like character that he wants to do.
Narcissist.
And it's like the character is like because if he gets rejected, then it's not really him that got rejected. It's like a character. It's like a subconscious defense mechanism.
Okay, Sigmund Freud.
So that's like, well, I mean, yeah.
All
like-
these 3 pussies are wet. Girls, is anyone going to deny that?
my
They
God.
are. They are.
Ben,
It actually feels like a Sahara
It's true.
desert.
Do a
I feel
moisture
like I
test.
have to go to like CVS and get something to re-moisturize it after.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and change my opinion and just say I agree with the ladies. Good job, Ben. All right, Marcus.
I don't even know what to say. I'd like how I like how all the girls went from like very innocent and sweet to fucking hard cases in like 3 seconds. It was fun. But yeah, I don't know. Ben, you just seem like you're here for some views, maybe. I don't know. I don't have any feedback.
I was sincere. That's sincere. I will buy you
That
3
was
bitches
not
tickets.
sincere,
I actually
Ben. I know
think
you
that's what
better than
his
that.
game is like, Marcus, honestly.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Some
well,
people like to pay him. Shit. Sorry.
We'll have a great time, girls.
No.
No,
It's
we
all
wouldn't.
3.
Ben,
Yes.
$10,000
Thumbs up. Let's
for
do
my
it. Come
troubles.
on. You're not doing
Ben.
anything.
All right, wait, stop. Let's Marcus talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree with Alex. It just doesn't come off as genuine at all. It's like a character. It feels like it's getting put on. There's no vulnerability there whatsoever. Which I'm not saying like cry on camera and be a pussy, but it doesn't feel like any of the dominance is coming from a genuine place. Like when you're saying, "Hey, bitches," it feels like a caricature. Like it doesn't
Like
actually
shtick.
feel real. Like you're
Well,
not
I
like
know these two. I know
it doesn't come across in any positive way. It is like you're trying to just like offend them for the sake of offending them, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, it just needs to come from like a more genuine place if you are going to try to be more dominant. But anyway,
I would almost argue that's putting it lightly. It feels like this is a massive shtick that he's developed as a defense mechanism from maybe being hurt in the past or being rejected or whatever. I used to do that to a much smaller extent when I was like a freshman, sophomore in college. Like I would put on a little bit of a shtick, right? I think he's just taking it like really, really far. But I think he'd be like so much better off just like actually being who he is, like just like, hey, what's up? Like whatever. Like it might not be perfect, it might not even be good, but it would certainly not have the response that he got. But anyway, always appreciate you, Ben. Thanks.
You think I'm fake? You think I'm fake?
I don't think you're fake
It's
when
a
you
persona.
talk.
and I'll show you
It's
fake,
a persona.
Lauren,
It's a
Sarah,
character.
I don't think
definitely
I don't think
a
you're
character.
necessarily fake when you talk to other men. I think you're fake when you talk to women.
Is this face fake? Is my height fake? Is my
Oh
money
my
fake?
god! All right, you're not going to get the message, so marinate on that. All right, see you later.
All right, thank you.
Bye bye. All right. Anyway, so let's save the best for last. Marcus, are you ready for your speed date? Or
He's on
It's on the phone.
okay. All right. Let me, I guess, bring someone out. All right, Tarif, I'll bring you on for 3 minutes.
Oh, Tarif.
Yeah, I do like Tarif, so let's see what happens. Wait, Marcus, are you ready or do you need a little time?
sorry, bro. Alex called me. Wait, what did you say?
Oh, I was going to say, are you ready for a speed date or do you need time?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Yep.
All right, cool. You said Lauren?
Yeah, but can we chuck Torsha in there as well? She's been
for sure. All right, cool. Let's make it happen.
And I kind of feel bad after my buddy was talking about math for so long with you, Lauren. I feel like I'm stepping on some toes right now. Got to be careful.
No, it's okay. I like to see where this goes.
By the way, I'm a huge fan and I love math. Did I ever mention that? It's like math is so cool. It's my favorite thing.
I bet. Yeah. What's your favorite thing about math?
You guys are boring me.
This is why I want to talk to you. All right,
Jesus
Torsha,
fucking Christ.
What's your
Tell
question?
me your
Last one
traumas.
was the murder. Now what is it? Tell me. What is it?
Tell me
Torsha?
your
Hit us.
traumas. Like,
Right,
come
this is
on.
right.
Yeah.
Lauren traumas. Let's go. You're first.
No, you first.
All right, I just had to listen to Ben for 5 minutes. All right, I'm traumatized. It was a very traumatic experience. Okay, I need some help. All right, Torsha.
Yeah. I'm sorry you had to experience that. I do recommend visiting your local hospital. That's what I did.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
I got my ears cleaned out. I had some
That's so nice of you.
Yeah.
To be fair, okay, Lauren, you went this whole time. I was trying to figure you out. I'm like, I thought you were like lesbian at some point because someone was like, she's still on all the girls. 2, then I'm like, okay, maybe she's a little bit sapiosexual. She likes like intelligent guys, but you seem like very innocent. You weren't doing anything sexual. Then that last one, you went into like attorney mode. You were like fucking brutal. What is the go? I still can't figure you out.
Yeah, like I'm pretty.
Tell him nothing. Tell him nothing. He's got to work for it. Okay.
All right, give me half.
Trying
Give
to
me
fuck
half. And
you.
I'll figure out the other half. Right, Torsha, you meant to be on my fucking side here. All right, give me a second.
No, I
Lauren.
don't side with a fucking dick.
Hey, shh.
Girls rule.
I wish I could meet you right now. All right, Lauren, hit us.
I try to give back that same energy that people give me, and if people have like a really nasty energy, I could 100% match that. I will, and if I need to be at a certain level or a certain energy, I can be. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And what do you usually like with a guy? Are you usually more
Ah,
the
here
one
we go.
that gets to be led.
He's gonna make a list. He's gonna show up as that guy.
I guess.
Torsha, that's exactly
Keep
what.
mentioning
Fuck. Torsha, okay, I'm sorry. Torsha's so right here, by the way. That's
Is
exactly
Mickey
what I'm
Mouse?
doing.
Is
Because
Mickey
if,
Mouse a cat or a dog?
what?
Is Mickey Mouse a
Mouse.
cat or a dog?
Mickey Mouse?
Lauren.
You retarded? Mickey Mouse. What are you talking about?
You're like
Fuck.
are you a 5 out of 10 drunk right now?
Don't talk to Lauren like that. Lauren seems.
See, I know it. I'm telling you guys, this is like a bulletproof test.
What is this bulletproof test? Is Mickey Mouse a cat or a dog? Is that what you just asked?
If you say cat, you're like a 7 out of 10 drunk, almost wasted.
And if you say mouse?
If you hesitate, you're drunk.
I was hesitating because you sound retarded right now. I was like, Mickey Mouse? What do you want about? But anyway, sorry, Torsha, I'll be with you in 1 second, okay? Hang on. Lauren, back to you. I need my list. All right. So what do you usually like with a guy?
Don't put me in fucking second place. What the fuck was that shit?
I'm saving
What
you,
the
all
fuck
right?
do I
Just
look
chill,
like?
Torsha, okay? Just relax 2 seconds. Please let her answer
Don't tell
one
me-
fucking question.
The
One
fuck?
question. One question, Torsha. Let
Mama.
Lauren answer one. Fucking attention seeker over here. All right, sorry.
Says the guy that goes on a speed date with 2 bitches on YouTube. Like, what the fuck?
Bitches. All right, Ben, settle down. Fucking hell. All right, Lauren.
Don't
sorry.
talk about Ben when he's not here. That's giving beta. And that was 2
Jesus
times
Christ.
you've done
You
it.
know what, Torsha? I wish I had free will right now. I really do.
Oh, here we go. Fucking.
I do. All
You
right.
just try to pick something that the girl knows so you like identify with their ass. I know what you're up to. You're a sneaky
All right.
fucker. That's what you
Oh,
are.
so sneaky. All right.
I thought it was pretty
All right,
cool.
Lauren.
I'm
Fuck you,
protecting you, Lauren, okay?
She's right. I'm
fucking
very
stupid.
manipulative. This is actually what I'm doing. Okay, this is what I'm trying to figure Lauren out. All right, so I know what she's gonna like. Torsha, I'm ignoring you a little bit because I know you love attention. So I'm saying
I know what you're doing.
Let
Me tell you what you're doing. You're
let me tell you,
purposely
Torsha.
talking to Lauren because you're trying to give me the cold shoulder,
And
and
it's
you're gonna
working so hard
neg
right
my.
now, holy
Well, here
shit.
we go.
All right,
Let me talk. You're
Torsha.
gonna neg my ass. So then my confidence is in the fucking floor. So then I try to get your attention, and then you validate it, and then you win me over. Hell no! I know the
Torsha, I
game,
got one
dude.
question. Torsha, I got one question.
$1,000. Go.
Is it working?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. So then be quiet and let me talk to Lauren. Lauren, so
Say less.
thank you. Appreciate that. So Lauren, what do you typically like with a guy then?
Okay, thanks for asking. I really like intelligence, and you keep mentioning that. I do like, I mean, physical attraction is important to me, but it's not one of the main things that's important to me. I do have to have good chemistry with you, like conversational chemistry with you. Yeah. And also being active is really important to me too. Like if they never go outside, that's kind of like a turn off.
Okay, damn. All right. Is it cool if I talk to Torsha for like 2 seconds? Is that okay?
Yes.
Are you going to start
Nope.
yelling at me as well, or what?
Probably not.
Thank you. You're actually very sweet. I like that. Honestly, I do appreciate that. All right, Torsha, are we gonna have a conversation, or are you like you're in timeout right now?
I'm uninterested.
Oh, perfect. All right, thank you. All right, back to Lauren. Okay. No, Lauren, I actually, honestly, to be fair, I like that you are very open-minded here because Torsha obviously knows what I do. I've given a bunch of feedback, and she's already put me in that category of like, fuck this guy, he's manipulative, he's an asshole.
No, I actually don't think you're manipulative at all. You're just following a script, and you could do better.
Damn.
All right. That was about slightly over 5 minutes. Okay, cool. So, Lauren, would you go on date with Marcus?
Yeah, I thought he was really cute.
Awesome. Romantic or platonic?
Yeah, romantic. I thought he was funny, and I thought he he clearly was listening to everything I had been saying throughout the night. And even if he didn't have like the same things in common with me, he would make like a joke about it. Yeah, I thought everything was great. But he did a good job, even though he was really having to work extra hard.
Hell yeah. Well, 2 girls is always hard. Torsha.
What? Sorry. Hold on. Honestly, if I'm going to be honest, I know a lot of times guys will neg the girl and put her in her place and do the whole banter thing. It's like high sexual attraction. I get the whole thing. I need way more comfort, and that just wasn't doing it for me. I have low confidence or low self-esteem. You knew this in the beginning. So playing this is just, it's mean. Okay. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. If you were on like a friendlier level, like as if you kind of put me in the friend zone, it would have been better for you.
Cool. Thanks for the feedback. I think, like, to be completely fair, when you give me a lot of shit like that, at that point, I'm not going to be friendly with you. All right. Like, I'm trying to have a conversation with Lauren. If you're going to give me shit, I actually find that really fun. To be honest, you may have hated that. I had a good time. I enjoyed it.
I had a great time.
Friendly. Like, Lauren was friendly, right? So I'm friendly back. If a girl's going to give me shit like that, I'm not going to put up with it, right? I'll put you in your place a little bit. But I do appreciate the feedback. Maybe next time I could have started off and just been like, hey, I'm sorry, I don't want to come off this way. And maybe you'll be more chill. So
no, I like that you have boundaries. Good for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Torsha.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, Sarah, do you have anything to add?
This was cute. It was fun to watch. It was adorable. Marcus, I think you did great. I am feeling left out. You didn't even like pick me in the 3 group.
To be honest, I messaged Alex and was like, I want to do the date with Lauren. But then after Torsha was giving so much shit, I'm like, oh, she's going to join us. That's going to be fun. So that was like, happened last minute.
So I'm
but
not a shit tester enough for you?
Maybe next time. Say it again.
I'm not a shit tester enough for you?
No, you're not. You're sweet. You're nice. And you give like really good feedback to everyone. All right. I wanted someone with a little bit more attitude. Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, go fuck yourself.
But next, thank you. So that's better. All right. Next time, we'll go on a date.
I love her.
I'm totally fine with you, Marcus. But no, in all honesty, I think you did great. The banter was just like I felt like a kid at a candy store watching it. So it was adorable. Yeah. I mean, Torsha is Torsha.
I carried that team, honestly. But keep complimenting him over it. It's fine. Everybody watch it back.
She hates people to begin with. So like
that's not true.
Torsha, I've been watching you for a long time. You fucking hate people, okay?
I love people. That's why I bartended.
People. You hate you love to hate
yes,
people.
Mom.
Okay.
Yes, Mom.
But yes, because I am your elder. Listen up.
That would be a cute porno.
Oh God!
Otherwise,
no.
This was fun to watch. It was this was the one for the night. Marcus, I think you handled all the shit tests. You rolled with it. You had fun, and everybody was laughing. It was good.
Awesome.
Dope.
Thank you.
All right, cool, guys. We're going to wrap up. We've gone for 2.5 hours. Let's give everyone a chance to plug their channels. And a big thank you for everyone who did the speed date, who came on, and who volunteered to kindly assist with the show. Okay, Lauren, let's start off with you. Where can people find you?
You could find me on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. You can follow me on X, or aka Twitter. And yeah, I'm starting a whole new content thing starting January. I'm really excited about it, with all new camera equipment, all new mic equipment, new desks, new background, like a schedule and everything. So I'm really excited.
Dope. Torsha?
You can find me on YouTube at Torsha with 2 A's, and then Instagram at Torsha, Twitter, Torsha Podcast, and now I'm on Substack too at Torsha. So, yeah.
Awesome. Marcus?
Yeah, you can catch me Ultimate Man Project on YouTube. You can check me out there. And thanks, Alex, for having me on, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Anytime. And Sarah?
Hello, I'm the Raging Tomato. You can find me on the YouTube, the Raging Tomato. I do parody and satire, and I make fun of all y'all motherfuckers. And it's funny, and yeah, Alex loves.
Awesome. Big thanks for everyone for joining, and thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.
See you, bro. Love you, Torsha.